in Avernus, and you're trying to find the location of the Bleeding Citadel. If you can find it, you'll know where the Sword of Zariel is. You can give it to Zariel, she'll be redeemed, and you can all live happily ever after. You guys have this map gifted to you by Silvera Savicus. You're using it to try and navigate Avernus. However, getting from location to location is never as easy as it seems, and many times if you try to get to one location, you've instead wound up at another. Last session you guys had visited Bone Brambles, a petrified forest, home to a blood hag named Red Ruth. And she's some sort of oracle. She has all the answers. She knows how to break this curse of fallen a Deo named Relzala. Now the Deo, the reason why you want to help the Deo is because it says it can get you guys an audience with Bel, the former ruler of Avernus, someone who will know the location of the Bleeding Citadel. But you must free the Deo of its curse by consulting with the Oracle as to how to do that. Red Ruth said that she'd be happy to help you guys, but there is one condition. She wants you to organize a full spa day for her at the Wandering Emporium. Easy enough. You also have to pay for it. Well, it's only a soul coin. No big deal. You guys then tried to find the Wandering Emporium, but ended up instead at the Sundered Chains. Enormous chains, much like the ones that hold El Terrell hostage here in Avernus. And there were some devils just doing some sort of ritual on these chains. And you guys interrupted that. The devils were quite rude and they attacked you guys for interrupting them. We ended the session with you guys destroying them. With that, you guys are quite tired. It's been a full 24 hours since most of you have slept. But you're doing okay for the most part. There's nothing much more here at the Sundered Chains. If anything, it just it shows you that breaking the chains of El Terrell is not beyond the realm of possibility. Right, you've got on the road again, and you're now cruising along the wasteland of Avernus. So, you've got your drivers. They're tirelessly navigating at the behest of the cartographer and whoever is trying to make sense of this map. Who is going to navigate, and where will you go? You have this map with a variety of different locations. It's really up to you guys how you design your own fate.
Oh, I thought we were going to go back to the Emporium to get them to agree to get her massaged.
That was one of the things, yeah.
Well, it's up to you guys. You let me know who's navigating, where you're going, and then we'll figure it out from there. At the moment, you're just cruising along the endless wastelands of Avernus.
Have we gotten back to the Wandering Emporium yet to set up the spa day? I don't remember what we finished on last time.
So
Yeah,
we got talking about.
We got sidetracked by the chain gang.
We lost our way.
We got lost.
So then we should be heading towards the Wandering Emporium. I'm driving. Someone else navigate.
Someone who's not driving will need to try and make sense of the map.
I'll navigate.
Alright, to try and find the Wandering Emporium, roll me a 2d10.
Okay.
You guys continue cruising along this blistered landscape. You feel the heat, the malevolence. You can feel tiny, invisible insects biting at your legs, hot wind cutting small streaks of blood across your flesh, but when you go to itch those wounds or see the damage inflicted to you from this hellish environment, you see no such injuries. You don't see any of the river Styx. You don't see any Tower of I mean, according to this map, the Wandering Emporium is just a hop, skip, and a jump away, but I feel like you've been traveling for hours, and when you check the gauges on the furnaces of these infernal war machines, you realize it's been a full 15 hours already, and it only felt like a couple of hours. The heat and the malevolence is starting to get to everyone, but you can still push on without getting fully exhausted. You're just waiting for the cartographer to speak, even though he seems to be mad. His insane voice is the only motivation for you to keep going at this stage. And he speaks after all this time. And he says, Mahadi's Wandering Emporium has a knack for showing up when you least expect it. And sure enough, you can see the many colored tents of the different establishments here at the Wandering Emporium. And you've just pulled up now. As you know, you don't dare enter the Wandering Emporium without signing one of Mahadi's contracts first. And it's not very long before he comes and finds you at the entrance. Ah! He holds out his hands. Back so soon, friends! He snaps his fingers. An infernal contract appears in everyone's hands. So good to see you all again. Business is booming. Ah, I see you've made a new friend there. Ah, finally, someone who's missing some limbs. Now we're talking. Let me guess. You want to regrow your arms. You're looking for some whole body restoration? Well, I guess only partial at the moment.
Jesus.
I mean, he can choose what he wants. It's his body and whatnot. So if he wants a new limbs, then Blast can do what Blasters do.
His body's a temple.
Oh, you mean you can get me new arms?
Maybes. Let me look over the price list to see if that was a thing.
Oh, I would very, very much like to partake in that. If you can get me some new arms, imagine how much good I can do. Hey, friends! Come. Sign the contract. Come on in. Don't linger out there for too long. If you do, perhaps one of Zariel's flying fortresses will come over and cut you in half. It looks like a giant sword blade. It'll cleave you in two. It could cut your head off. I've seen it before. Not that we can't fix that here. Come now. Sign your contracts. Let's get you inside.
Same as it ever was?
It does at first glance. Of course, you'd have to really scrutinize it to
about second or third glance.
Take a good look.
I will attempt to scrutinize it with my expert intelligence.
All right. Yeah, so you can do this two ways. You can try and get a read of Mahadi with an insight check, or you can try and just read the contract with an investigation check.
I'll go. I'm tired.
All right, you take a look, Nico, and you You're not seeing any extra clauses added or anything like that. It's very simple. No spellcasting, no fighting, no exceptions, and your soul will become forfeit if you break those rules. Just the usual.
Okay.
If you sign the contract, take 1 point of piercing damage as you press a drop of blood onto the contract, thus signing the deal. And then you can head on in.
Why am I absolutely unable to find spellcasting stuff?
Don't worry, friend. You can cast spells inside if you want.
Yeah, not for me.
Lulu turns to Zalcor. Hey, mister, can you... I'm real scared of blood. Can you just get a tiny little bit of my blood and just I can't even look?
She wants me to sign it with her blood.
She wants you to get a bit of blood from her.
Oh God.
Just do it. Just poke what you have to poke.
Oh man. All right. Yeah. I'll do it. Oh man.
What are you using?
I don't think. I mean, do I have I'll just use the dagger.
Okay. All right. As you go to poke her and draw some blood, she flinches, and you'll need to make an attack roll on her.
Okay.
She flinches and she actually avoids that attack. Sorry, I sign of blood. It really. Oh, I'm sorry. We have to get in there. Okay, just. Ow! She lets you prick her with the point of the dagger, and then she just stamps one of her hooves onto the contract. And then when you sign it, the second the blood touches the contract, poof, it vanishes into Mahadi's pocket. Alright, if you've taken that 1 point of piercing damage, that means you've signed the contract and you can go ahead and enter the Wandering Emporium.
So it doesn't look like she actually sells something that would grow back arms, huh?
As you say that, Mahadi says, "Oh, no. Don't worry about her. I have the full body restoration here at Infernal Rapture. It's one of the spa services we offer."
How many coins?
Nico, excuse me. I'm having trouble signing the contract. Blax calls out.
Jesus.
Can't you sign it with your teeth?
Very funny. Even my beard tendrils, they're not able to draw my own blood. Come on, guys. Someone help me out here.
Take off your shoe.
Fine. I'll use my rapier and do a slash on his chest.
Ow! How am I supposed to... can you put the contract on my chest?
There, I put it on his chest. I rub it on his chest. There, signed.
Thank you. Can someone help me out of the vehicle, please?
Lulu?
I'll actually drive him in and then help him out inside here.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't really seem like she's able to help him out too much, but you can help him out easily, Nico, with your arms and whatnot.
Yeah.
You and your arms.
Yeah, look at me. I'll just give him a hand.
Why, thank you. Yes, the whole body restoration. Friend, it is one of the many treatments I offer here in Infernal Rapture. Of course, it has a price, as do all of the services here in Infernal Rapture. It is 1 additional soul coin for the body restoration. And then you can also, once you get the new arms, then you could get the hand treatment too. Oh, I would very much... Wait, what did you say the price was? A soul coin, that's all. A soul coin? Ha! I think I've made a mistake. I'd rather have no arms. and destroy a soul coin and free the soul captive within, then deal with you. Suit yourself. Get to your own arms then. Anyway, if you're looking to use my services, you know that Infernal Rapture, well, it is the most prestigious venue here in Avernus and most possibly the multiverse.
Well, actually, we were coming to book an appointment for someone else. I don't know if you do that or if I have to go talk to someone else.
I handle all of my affairs.
A gift package or something?
If you would like to book Infernal Rapture for someone else, that is possible. There is nothing that is impossible without the use of a contract, my friends. Now, come, let us talk. Step into my office. And he jumps over this little office here and kicks back his legs on this table adorned with trinkets. Got this purple velvet lined chair. He just interlocks his fingers, dances them along the backs of his hands. So, what can I interest you in then? Is it a special occasion?
Yes, it's a vacation.
I don't think so. Well, I wouldn't really classify her as a friend, but
Well,
she can kill us, so that's good.
Oh, you friend, you're looking very blue. I can fix that as well. So let's talk. So we're looking for spa treatments. We have the usual what you'd expect: body, foot, and hand treatments, massage therapy, skin care for your blue friend here. We can do some general grooming and bathing. We can get those knots out of your hair too, friend. It looks like you're almost growing a horn. And of course, you can then have a meal here in the Wandering Emporium. No extra expense for the meal, my friend. And also, we'll get you a nice whole body restoration for your friend with no arms here. And would you like to book that now?
I like being blue because I'm blue now. My socks finally match my undies, and I pull my legs up and show them that I'm not wearing socks.
We're just here to book some a spa treatments for and bathing services for Red Ruth. She wants to come here and take care of all of her things and whatnot. So I think she said she wanted in the comfort tent too. So I don't remember. I wasn't really taking notes. It feels like it was like at least a week ago.
She just said she wanted the spa services.
Yeah, just the spa services.
Okay, so a body massage, some skin care, some grooming, and some bathing.
Yeah, whatever comes with that type thing.
Oh, excellent. So we'll book it now then?
Well, I mean, she's not with us, so the ways that it was working is we're going to get her appointments all squared away and whatnots, and then we're going to go and have watch over her place, and then she's going to come here and enjoys the spa while we're watching over her things.
Yes, of course. You can book that in advance. You'll need your payment now, however.
Oh, do we have the payments?
How many soul coins would it be for?
Well, with the hand treatment, the foot and body rub, the massage therapy, the skin care, the general grooming and bathing, and the standard dining menu, that will be 6 soul coins.
And how many soul coins do we have? I looked at Party Loot Guy.
I think we got like 30.
Oh, okay. Pay him.
I'm tracking everything but the soul coins, but I think they're on the handout that says what it is.
It's 30.
Yeah, we got 30.
Baldur has 30 and
I have 30 on me.
Zygon has 1.
Okay, pay him.
How many?
How many?
6 soul coins.
Wait. What are we getting for that? Is that for all for Ruth, or is that some of our stuff too?
That's all for Ruth.
Well, that seems like it's a lot more than I thought. It was just like a bath and all. I thought that was like ones. I didn't know she was getting like.
Oh yes, if you want the treatment of a peasant, but I'm offering body, foot, and hand treatments, massage therapy, skin care, general grooming and bathing, standard dining menu at no extra expense, plus longevity therapy, and a host of services that will sate her appetite.
All right,
Both.
I'll pay you 6. Here's 6 of them.
Okay. I mean, that wasn't what our deals was for, but I guess we're just being the nice folks and whatnot. So sure, I guess.
We are.
Okay. Excellent.
All right.
Excellent. Now, as an added kindness, I'm going to give you this lucky imp hand. You can give it to the person that you've booked the therapy for, and they can use it to recall to the Wandering Emporium. Easy peasy. They'll be here in a jiffy. Free of charge. And he gladly takes the 6 soul coins.
Awesome.
And he's going to give you guys this imp hand. I'll give you a handout for it. But basically, it's like Word of Recall, but only for the Wandering Emporium. Alright, as this is happening, Blas, he is disgusted by this exchange of soul coins, and he's wandered off. No, thank you. And he's like checking out the relief tents. So, what do you guys want to do? You guys are quite tired, exhausted. It's been a long time since you've had a good sleep.
What's the rest? What's the cost of resting here?
One soul coin each.
So that's like 7 or 8 if Lulu's not on the house anymore.
Oh,
Go-
Lulu's always in the house.
We're going through these things faster than we're earning them. So just I'm okay with just starting to head back. I mean, if somebody else wants to drive, but
Yeah, is there anything else we need to do here?
Come friends, relax. I'll get your friend some new arms. I'll restore his skin pigmentation, and perhaps you could even dine at Infernal Rapture. What do you say? Take a load off. You've been working hard. You've been traveling the hellscape of Avernus. Come.
How much is it going to cost?
Indulge yourselves. Oh, we will worry about the cost when you're finished, friend.
yeah. So I mean, just what he said right there is probably like 20 or so.
Yeah, you know, it's 1 soul coin just to use the spa services, and it sounded like he's adding on a lot of extra services here.
I mean, I'm okay with just
Had on the extra cover of paint on my car, huh?
I'm okay with just heading on back if you guys somebody else wants to drive for a while.
I'll drive. I'm ready.
Going so soon?
Well, we've got to deliver this. We had an exchange where we need to get going. So, I mean, we don't want to keep her waiting. She's very excited about this.
Friend, look at this imp hand. I've saved her an abundance of time. Even 6 people can use this imp hand. She won't have to travel, so you've got some spare time up your sleeve. This is an added extra.
I understand, but we also, money's getting shorts on things, so we need to get out and start making some money so we can keep your lovely emporium in business.
Don't worry about me, friend. I always find a way. Suit yourself, then. Don't get a fire tornado stuck to your head. I've seen it happen before.
That sounds like that would be most unfortunate.
Alright, he seems a little bit disgruntled, and then he just goes and sits back in his office.
Boy, he sucks as a salesman. Can't even sell us extra services.
You literally just hand him over 6 soul coins for something you could have got for 1, so...
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Pretty sure he did
If we had only paid 1 soul coin for her, I would have spent the night. But if since we paid 6 for that, I think we gotta get going now.
There's a little bit too much scalping.
Alright, are you guys heading out?
Yep. I guess so.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone jump in their vehicles. Nico, you're driving the scavenger.
I'd like to not to, because I'm probably get tired, but yeah, I can drive, I guess. Let's go.
Okay. Alright, Raven, you're jumping in the scavenger. Do you want to be in?
Yeah, I'll drive since I had the rest on the way here.
Okay. So you're
And
gonna
Nico can
you're gonna
have a rest.
drive, and then
Yep, and then Nico can rest.
what station are you going in, Nico?
I
Grappling
don't-
core or harpoon flinger?
I'm not, depending on how long it takes, I don't know if we can get another long rest, because then we get a long rest literally like right before we had that trip.
Some did, some didn't.
Okay.
I'll let you know when you can take a long rest.
Alright, I'll,
Harpoon flinger or grappling claw? Raven's in the helm.
Flinger.
Okay. Alright, Gorguts, who's in the helm?
I'll do it.
Okay. Alan is driving. And
I'm resting.
Bargle, what station do you want to be in?
I'll take Miley Cyrus.
Wrecking ball.
The wrecking ball.
Alright, Kellen. Harpoon flinger?
Yeah, harpoon.
Okay. I'm guessing that Zalko will be on the acidic bile sprayer.
It's his new baby.
Yeah. I'll take like a harpoon flinger if there's one of it.
There's only one harpoon flinger on Gorguts, but there is the chomper.
Yeah, I'll go on the chunker then.
Okay, you jump on the chomper.
Oh, wait, are we calling out to blast, or are we just letting them wander?
I think he's chilling out the relief tent.
He's actually talking to Zenith at the moment over at the larvae, and he's like got this larvae kind of wrapped around his neck. He's kind of holding it up with his beard tendrils.
Create another pet.
Let's have him rest, I guess.
I'm pretty sure he's got no money, but
Are
okay.
you gonna leave him here? Or?
I mean, I can call out to him, see if he wants to come.
Pretty sure he probably would.
You can just drive over there.
Alright, I'll go over by him.
Alright.
Hey, Blast, you coming? We're heading back right now. Are you gonna hang out here?
He's in a bit of a heated argument when you call out to him. You can see him like there's some sort of altercation happening over there.
No fighting, no spellcasting. Why don't you come along? So let's go.
Alright, you're kind of yelling out to him, and your words are kind of falling on deaf ears, and he's in some sort of verbal altercation. He throws this larvae off of himself.
You'll lose your soul to the creepy innkeeper guy.
Oh, he can't hear you from the other side of the Emporium. Especially
Blast,
if-
you coming? We're leaving. Walk
Alright.
away indignantly, and let's go.
Make a persuasion check, Nico.
Not my strongest suit.
Not this.
Oh,
Alright, you
Have a
can
good-
tell he was just about to start fighting Zenith. I tell you, you're lucky. If I had my arms, you'd be done.
yeah, and
Huh.
then your souls would be forfeits for all time. So let's go before you get yourself into trouble.
What? What do you mean my soul would be forfeit? What are you talking
fighting.
about?
No exchange. You signed a contract. Let's go. We're out of here.
What do you mean no fighting? Where was that? Oh, what,
It
that
wa-
contract?
Yeah, it literally only had 3 things in it. I mean,
Oh, I didn't read it. I refuse to read the infernal tongue. Disgusting.
it was
fact,
not in Infernal. But
if-
come on.
If I could not even speak infernal anymore, I'll do that too. Ha! A good day to you. Can you believe that? He wanted me to assassinate Mahadi, the proprietor of this establishment.
Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine that he'd be a happy customer. He's probably got his soul
Or
all
missed.
forfeit.
Oh,
All right. Let's. Oh, I'm not driving.
Help me in the scavenger now, would you?
Sure.
We need
You
to get
wanna-
some foot pedals for one of these harpoon flingers, I tell you.
I'm going harpoon flyers. Do you want to go foot rest?
Yes. Just slot me in wherever. I'm not in the
Okay.
mood.
I put my feet up on him.
Gotta
Okay.
take a look at the foot pedal issue. I could probably do something.
Oh, that would be excellent if you could modify this harpoon flinger to be able to be shot with feet. I would appreciate that.
Next time we get a long rest, I'll give it a whirl.
Excellent.
All right,
Alright.
let's go.
Alright, you guys roll on out. Okay. You leave the Wandering Emporium within a matter of 10 minutes. The Wandering Emporium has already disappeared from view. And you're heading back to Bone Brambles, so you can tell Red Ruth that you've booked her spa treatment. Who's navigating?
I guess I'll do it again.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, you got here. It just took a long time.
Roll 2d8 to navigate the Bone Brambles.
6 and a 5.
Alright, at this stage, you guys are really tired. So, those who are driving, you feel like it's not been a very long time, but you look down and another 11 hours have gone past according to the soul fuel gauge. And it's just crept up on you. You wouldn't have thought that it's been 11 hours, you would have thought that it's been 10 minutes. It's literally like you feel like you've left the Wandering Emporium and Avernus has stolen 10 hours of your life. Those who are driving, make a Constitution save against exhaustion.
Navigator 2? Because you gotta be awake for that.
Yeah. Navigator as well.
I'm thinking I win.
Others have already started to sleep. It hasn't been long enough for a long rest, though. Alright, Raven, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Alrighty.
And you're just waiting for the cartographer to speak again. And you start to see some of the river Styx. It looks like just a tributary of the river. It's coming up to your right as you're traveling. And you can see these massive basalt stones, kind of like bent stalagmites, forming an arch up ahead. And there is one of these teleportation pads, or whatever it is. These circular rune embedded discs on the ground. And the stalagmite arch is lined with glowing red infernal runes. You also see some smaller runes like this, or stalagmites, and it looks like you've come across some sort of forgotten city of the once prosperous Avernus. These are ruins, though. You can see some foundations, some stone walls with gaps in them. The walls are about 12 feet high, but crumbling down to about 8 feet in some places. They look like they've been burnt out and hollowed out. And there is a person. They could be a Hellrider. They're clad in full plate. They're dead. They're face down on the ground. They may not be dead, but they very much look dead. And they look like they're reaching for a backpack. Just a foot away from them near the edge of these ruins. You can see the dark red clouds of Avernus obscuring the vault of the sky overhead. You can smell the brimstone of this bubbling pool of river Styx nearby as well. And it looks like the person had almost grabbed the backpack, or had grabbed it, and a heap of coins have spilled out onto the ground. You see the glint of gold pieces.
Let's go get it.
So, there's the person. They're dressed in full plate. They could very much be a Hellrider. There's their backpack. A heap of gold coins spilt out on the ground.
I'm gonna stop the car and get out. Oh, I guess I'm not, because I jumped back in again. I'm
We
gonna
should
go.
cast Detect Magic too.
Okay, Zalcor starts a ritual for Detect Magic. Raven, you get out of the scavenger.
Yep, I'll go over and investigate him. Because if he's still alive, gotta help him.
Okay. You lean down and take a look at this poor fallen soul. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. All right.
You're not sure how they had died at first glance. Other than that, you can take a look how they died by making a medicine check.
I'll go over there too.
I did that first.
Oh.
Yes.
If I haven't called for an ability check, then I'm not going to count it. I'll
Alright.
let you know if you need to make one though. So you can make one now.
All right.
Alright, Alan, do you get out as well? You stop Gorguts. And Raven, you take a look at the person's body and their armor. And you can't lift them. You take a look closer at their flesh, and they look petrified. But their armor is still intact. Their body is made of stone. All of a sudden, as you come over as well, Alan dear, something swoops down and lands on this pillar. It's a black dragon. It
Well, I know you didn't do this.
firmly clutches its claws onto this stalactite, and the winged reptile looks down at you for a brief moment. The dragon looks fairly small, but it glares at you with these deep socketed eyes. It's got a broad nasal opening, and its face resembles a skull that's been eaten by acid. It has curving, segmented horns. And they're bone-colored near the base of its head, but then they're just like a dead black at the tip. And you can see a bit of shine in its scales. It doesn't look like it has seen too much combat. There are no obvious scars on its hide. But it just roars at you all. Ah! Nice day to die! And then it comes into
You think
attack.
so?
Without... It lands, it says that, and then it attacks. Doesn't really parley or anything like that.
Well, I guess he wants to die, guys. Well, let's oblige him.
Alright, this pillar is 13 feet tall, so it's 13 feet in the air at the moment.
Whoops, didn't mean to do that.
Alright, Callan, you are up.
I'll jump down.
Okay, you can use half your movement to get off the war machine. You jump out of Gorguts. Turn on the grid. Swap. Just snap everyone to the grid. Not quite snapped. There we go.
Does that dragon appear to be threatening us?
He's attacking us.
Oh,
It literally just said, "It's a nice day to die" at you.
Maybe he's suicidal. Maybe we have to bring him down. It's okay, Black Dragon. We'll be there for you. Don't kill yourself.
get a spiritual weapon.
Alright, the spiritual coin flies over and it hits the dragon. It just bashes the dragon over the head. Ah! It just lets out an angry roar.
Then I'll follow it up with Toll the Dead. How does this feel?
It fails. Ah! And its face becomes even more skeletal looking. Its flesh around its skull tightens.
Do you fear the Lady Luck yet, beast?
I fear no one! I am Slarkus! I am son of Tiamat!
Oh yeah? You look like daughter of Baphomet.
Nico.
Alright, I'm gonna head on over to the driver's seat with my full movement.
Okay.
Fire it up, and then just kind of drive out of the way a bit so that we're all not in a line.
Let me at the dragon.
That'll be okay.
Alright.
Head over to like here seems to be.
It's a little bit rough going, but the scavenger can handle the terrain easily.
I don't know. I don't even know if it's a cone or not. That's fine though. We'll head over here.
Don't forget to move yourself too. Alandir.
I'm gonna just pull out my wand and shoot him with a magic missile at first.
Alright, all 3 darts, direct hit. They're just smacking the dragon around by the face. And it's quite tough. It doesn't really look too hurt so far.
Is this a door here?
It probably used to be, but there's just like a gap in the wall.
I'm gonna move it here. And over to here. Behind the... Is that like a wall, right?
Yeah, this looks like a building, and you can see it's like a maze of different rooms that have been burnt out. It's all stone walls about between 12 and 8 feet tall. And the ground is just scorched black earth.
I'll try to hide over here.
Okay. You can make a stealth check.
Okay.
Okay, you duck in the corner. You hit it. Callan. Oh, sorry, Raven.
Alright.
Sorry, Cal, I didn't mean to insult you like that.
I know, by saying you're so fast. It's all over. Alright, I'm gonna push him off his perch.
Hit. Alright, it knocks the dragon back. It extends its wings and kind of goes into flight.
Okay, then I'm gonna hit it again and knock
Hit.
10 feet off its movement.
Alright, you clip its wing, reducing some of its movement. And still not too hurt yet.
Yeah, that's okay, and that's my turn.
Zalcor.
He wants to go fast. As in haste.
Isn't it flying?
I think that's gonna be Zygon.
Sonic.
Alright, Zygon,
Not
get
me,
haste.
I-
Drop my dispel magic and just go haste. And I will go right there, 25 feet. And
You have to use half your movement to get off the vehicle.
Yeah, then I'm right there.
Okay.
Right there. That's it.
Alright, the dragon is quite furious. And it just flies up and over here. And it just yells down at Nico. Trying to escape me? You'll get nowhere! You should swear fealty to me now. Perhaps I will force it out of you. Feel my breath melt the skin off of your bones! And it flicks down a 30-foot line of acid that hits Lulu, Blast, yourself, and the scavenger. Dex save for all. Because you're driving the scavenger, Nico, you'll make a dex save for the scavenger. And it's just a line of acid that hisses as it hits the ground. Don't forget, you've got a +5 because you're in the helm as well, Nico. Alright.
The second one was for the scavenger.
Yeah. Okay. 30-foot line of acid. Oh, I've got to make Blast's deck save as well. Alright, Nico, a 13 is a fail, and you're hit for 48 points of acid damage. Lulu, avoids the full brunt. Ah! She still cries out as she takes half damage. The scavenger. You manage to kind of jig the scavenger to the side so it doesn't take the full brunt, and it takes 24 points of acid damage.
So long I was reading to see if acid was in the list there.
Alright, you absorb that down to 24. Alright, the scavenger is hit, and because it's in motion, it suffers a mishap. You can deduct the scavenger's hit points too, or did you? Unless you did it already.
I did not. No.
Alright, so yeah, it takes 24.
4.
Alright, now roll me a. We need to roll on the mishap table because it took more damage than its threshold, and that is I think it's a D100. You can roll it though.
Right in the middle.
Where are these rules? Here we are.
Accidentally expels one whole level.
Oh, it's supposed to be a D20. Roll a D20. It's not 100. Alright. Shedding armor. So the damage threshold is reduced by 10. So that kind of thematically makes sense. The acid eats through the armor. So damage threshold is now only 10. Is 0 on the scavenger. Any
damage?
Someone could hit it with a longsword and damage it, basically. Ah! The dragon scoffs a little bit, and it flies up another 20 feet, 30 feet. So it's 40 feet in the air, and as it flies up, it tries to preside over everyone by like spreading its wings out, looking down at everyone. Pargle.
I'll give it a heavy. I can use a regular weapon from the seated position, correct?
Yeah.
Or a ranged weapon. All right. I'm gonna give it the heavy crossbow.
Heavy crossbow is a miss. The dragon just kind of interposes its scales, and that bounces off. You big mean dragon! Hey! We're trying to save El Terrell, and you're getting in our way, mister! We didn't do nothing to you! I don't care about Tiamat or nothing! Take this! Ah! And she uses her trumpet. And she does a 60-foot cone of rainbows. Ah! Straight over Slarkus. Sparkles. Alright, Slarkus is going to make a con save. Tries to resist these scintillating radiant sparkles. And it does. Even with a 16. Takes half damage. Dragon, still not looking bloodied yet. Oh, and yeah, you look over at Blast Nico, and he's just like a melted puddle. Sitting in the scavenger now. The dragon did a number on him. He'll be missed.
No, he won't.
If I come back as a lemur, Nico, you must find me. That's his final words.
Is there enough of them left to shove a good berry inside of?
Maybe. Zygon.
Okay, let's see. 40 feet in the air, right?
Yeah, he's 40 feet up.
Okay. The engine's off, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how does haste work with the weapons in the vehicle? Are they like a... Do they get like a second... Can I use a second attack with them as well?
Yeah, haste lets you make a weapon attack, and their weapon attacks. So yeah.
But I can't. Okay. Then seeing as it's like right up top, I'm going to use my movement to go into the harpoon flinger position.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot twice, once with my normal action and then another with the hasted action.
Alright, you're just like going so quick, you're just snapping another bolt into the harpoon flinger, loading in, firing, aiming very quickly.
Yeah, also, I'll make sure the engine is off just in case. You know.
Okay, otherwise you squash Zalcor, pin him up against this wall. Good idea.
Yeah. Right.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, first that.
Miss.
Second attack.
The harpoon clips the dragon and it cuts a line through its wing, its scales on its torso.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright, at the start of this round, there's something else. You hear the sounds of infernal war machines starting up, coming from somewhere in the buildings. And it's an ambush. There are other devils here waiting for you guys. They sound like they're coming from the building to, like, near you guys, and a building to the south. And just rolling them all into initiative. Okay. You can hear them coming, and you'll probably see one of them scream around the corner in a second too. So, there is 4 barbed devils on a tormentor. And it comes rolling around the corner over here. Uses 60 feet. See these spindly devils? You've encountered them before. They kind of have olive colored skin, and they're covered in spines which they can shoot from their flesh. Spike people. Alright, it uses action to move the tormentor, and then it uses a bonus action to dash with the tormentor. And it is going to drive up here.
Nice.
Right up next to Nico. As it's heading over as well, it's just firing harpoons at the scavenger. The other 3 devils are doing that. So harpoon flingers. That hits a scavenger for 9 damage. The melted armor does not block that attack, unfortunately. Another harpoon flinger. It misses. Another one. It hits for 8. And you've got that right, Nico.
Yep, I was just waiting for the full total.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, they drive on over, and they're obviously trying to disable your vehicle. They do a bit of damage, and when they get here, they're going to, that's it. That was their turn. They have, like, you know, the tormentors have like raking sights on the side of them, but they don't, oh no, yes, they're gonna rake the vehicle as well. So the scavenger needs to make, oh, I'll show you, raking scythes. I need to add that macro to my macro bar. But it's a, I already have, I'm blind. It's a dex save. So the scavenger can make a dex save. Alright, scavenger is hit for 11 slashing damage. And yeah, that's it for movement. They don't really have enough to rake you as well, Nico, or they would have probably. Alright, Kellen, your turn.
Okay, so the dragon's 40 feet up right now.
Yes.
I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon 20 feet up towards it.
It will be 35 feet in the air. It can reach. It can actually reach the dragon.
20 feet per round. That's all I can move it.
Yeah, it was already up 13 feet, so it can reach the dragon. Like, it was already in the air because you attacked the dragon with it, right?
Yeah.
The dragon was up, like, perched on the thing, so it's able to reach. That hits. Alright, the spiritual coin cuts an incision on the dragon's torso, and the dragon actually drips out a bit of blood now. It's kind of looking a bit injured. Not quite bloody, but almost.
Then we're going to follow up with a guiding bolt.
Make that an 18.
You make it an 18?
Yeah, so
All
18 plus your attack bonus.
26 is a hit.
Oh, shit.
The star-shaped golden beam just...
guide you to destruction, dragon.
It sears into the dragon's chest. Ah! It lets out a loud screech, and now it's glowing. Next attack has advantage on it.
Then I'm going to climb up on the vehicle.
Okay, what station do you want to get in? You've got the helm, you've got the chomper.
I left the acid sprayer, so you're getting that too.
You got the acid sprayer.
Yeah, go to this.
Probably not a good idea on the dragon, but okay.
I got these guys to deal with, and there's other people.
Oh yeah, there is a large amount of devils coming your way.
Okay.
Probably is a really good idea. There's a template for the acidic bile spray now too. I made one. When you need it. All right, Nico. It's a smash and grab.
So I'm fairly sure if we drive away, everyone's going to start whacking us with glaives and whatnot. So we might as well stay here. I'm gonna
wreck it.
I'm just gonna drop forth a lightning storm, and we'll go from there.
All right, you call down lightning straight in the middle of the tormentor, poof, hitting the tormentor and the devils. The devils all going to make dex saves. Now, the first one is +5 because he's in the helm. He takes
Nat 20 and a nat 1.
half damage. Alright, they are not resistant to lightning, but they're very tough, these barb devils.
It's okay, I rolled really bad for damage. So.
Alright, the other 3 are going to make dex saves. They have half cover. There are 3 harpoon flingers on this tormentor. 3 weapon stations on a tormentor. So +2 on all these. And... whoops. 21, 20, 20.
Alright, so.
And then I've got to make the dex save for the tormentor itself. You know what? It's not going to reach the damage threshold anyway, so it won't do anything to the tormentor.
I tickled a whole bunch of people. Bonuses. I don't have any good bonuses. So yeah.
Alandir.
Allender is going to move. 1, 2, 15. Not much to do. I'm going to shoot another magic missile at the dragon.
Okay, you'll be no longer hidden. The 3 darts, they smack into the dragon. Some black scales start to fall off.
Then I'm going to do bonus will be dash. So I get another 45. How much movement does it take to get in?
Half your movement speed.
Alright, so I will get around the other side of it then. I'll get in next time.
Which station are you jumping in?
What's left?
Chomper, helm.
I'll jump in the helm.
Okay. You're in the driver's seat.
What's the chomper? The chomper is the one you have to be driving to run people over.
Chomper is No, it's got a reach of 5 feet, and it's the one that does 66 plus 4 piercing damage, and chews them up and spits them out of the tubes in the side of the demon grinder.
Alright.
Raven.
All right. I'm going to try to knock the driver out of the vehicle down there.
Okay, this one's a driver.
Okay.
That is a miss.
All right, I'll try again.
Hit. Alright, you smack the devil, knocking him out of the vehicle. And if you're knocked out, then you'll be knocked prone unless you use your reaction to land on your feet. Same rules for mounted combat. So he's going to land on his feet by using his reaction.
Okay.
Zalcor.
Get in the chomper. And I'm going to for half movement, obviously, and then. Oops. Is that a good idea? Do you think a spell that sucks people towards the center affect a machine as well?
No, they won't affect.
Okay.
It won't affect a war machine. Only damage. Only damage will, like spells that damage things, will affect these objects because they're basically considered objects.
Shit. Don't really have much. I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna cast a lightning bolt this way. Try to hit these two.
Let's see. I think you might be able to. Yeah, you're not really in a position for that because it's got to follow the grid. It wouldn't really hit them both.
Right there.
If you moved in a better location, like I think if you're standing here, it would. Keep in mind, it's also going to go through the space of the. I guess if you're up in the gore guts, it won't hit it, but you need to be down. If you feel like down here, you'd hit this one, and the tormentor.
I'll just hit this one with the chill touch.
Okay. Crit. Alright, the necrotic hand, well, it comes out like an imp's hand, actually. It flies over and just starts wringing the barb devil's neck, squeezing the life out of him, and some of the barbs of his flesh kind of fall out like a cactus losing its spines.
And that'll be it, because I can't really cast spells on these guys.
Alright.
They get advantage.
Bearded devil comes along on a devil's ride. And he uses action to steer the vehicle. And he comes right up here. Bearded devil, he leaves his hands free. With his glaive in both hands, he's going to attempt a stunt to do that. It's called the look no hand stunt. And he does it no hands.
Look, Mom, no hands.
Alright, you hear the sound of, it sounds like a chain being dragged along the ground. And on a devil's ride, coming from the center foundation of these ruined buildings, is a chain devil.
Oof.
And he's swinging around this razor sharp chain with one hand while he's driving the devil's ride. And he's going to use his bonus action to dash. And he's going to drive up here. and another bearded devil on a devil's ride starts circling around you guys, and he's gonna do like a bit of a burnout around your vehicle, like kind of circling you guys in a menacing manner. But he'll come up closer so his glaive can reach people if they try to move. And a demon grinder with a shit ton of bearded devils runs over Raven. It just smashes through the center of the building. The driver uses his action to move the vehicle. When they get here, though, the other bearded devils are all going to take their turns. There are 8 of these bearded devils on this demon grinder.
I'm going to cast Counterspell.
One of them tries to chomp you. So first one, like when they're in reach. Well, firstly, it's going to be the wrecking ball from the one on the wrecking ball. And it hits you for 44 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Secondly, it's going to be 2 harpoon fling. No, they're not even going to use the harpoon flingers. They're just going to use the chomper. So the wrecking ball smacks you. It almost knocks you out. Then the vehicle starts to run over you. But before that happens, it chomps you. And the chomper misses.
Oh, thank God.
Then they'll just run straight over you, Raven. He'll be using his bonus action to dash. He's going to come around like this. Raven, it's the demon grinder's crushing wheels that runs over you. Make a dexterity save.
He's going through the wall? Wow.
Yeah,
Kool-Aid.
he smashes through that wall. The demon grinder is a 12,000 pound vehicle. This is a crumbling stone wall. It just runs straight over it. Alright, you are knocked prone, and this section of wall is gone. You take 29 bludgeoning damage. You're squashed, Raven. As they break through this wall, they also, before they get pretty much where they are, they're going to be sending some harpoon flingers at Gorguts, trying to hit the wheels and disable your vehicle from moving, basically. And they're going to do that with their harpoon flingers, so that hits Gorguts. No, Gorguts has the golden armor, right? So that means it has resistance. So it only takes 6 damage, and because it takes 6, damage threshold is 10. That's no damage. And here's the other harpoon flinger. It's a crit, so it's another 2d8. I guess they hit the wheel straight on. And 17 is not enough to get through the damage resistance. The harpoons bounce straight off this gilded armor. Alright, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the devils. Now the other 3 are going to jump off. I'm going to do their movement. They all use half their movement to jump off, and they've all got glaives and they've got reach. This bearded devil attacks Alandir with a glaive. And it's a miss. He just hits the cover of the helm. This one is going to try and attack Zalcor with a glaive. And then his beard also tries to get you. Miss. And an 18 will hit you. Alright, so it's like a snake hissing and snapping at you. Make a con save against poison, Zalcor. Alright,
I'll use luck.
Okay. You can re-roll.
Fuck!
Alright, well, you must be next to Callan if your luck is failing. Alright, you
take all my luck.
Alright, so you take
You have the +5.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
+5.
So I didn't need to use luck.
Yeah, take your luck back. You're right. It would have been a 14. So disregard that. You take 3 piercing damage. You're not poisoned. And then this guy is going to try and attack Alandir with the glaive. That misses. And that he's out of movement. Alright, the dragon You can see that he's just foaming at the mouth with acid. Curse you all! I will remember this! Tiamat rules Avernus! And you have injured her son! The dragon flies off. It clears 160 feet. It's gone. Appears that the dragon was not working with these devils. Bargle.
Alright. I'm going to swing the Wrecking Ball at Princeps Kovic.
Okay. It smacks Princeps. And it hits the Chain Devil pretty bad. He's still alive. He's bloodied though. You hear all the chains, just kind of their links buckle and whatnot.
Okay, I'm not sure if this works. If I action surge, can I swing it again?
It gives you another action, and that is an action. Yeah.
Alright, I'll swing it again.
And you smack him again, and you almost clean him up. You barely know the guy, and he's almost dead.
Come on, Lulu, you got this.
He didn't have any arms. He didn't do anything wrong. Stop! And she flies over here and she unleashes her trumpet of sparkles. Maybe this will fix you up. And a 60-foot cone of sparkles washes over the barbed devils, and it also affects the tormentor. Okay, so here's Lulu's trumpet of sparkles. See,
It's not bad. Good roll.
they make their saves at disadvantage because they're evil creatures. Closest one takes the full damage. The next one over takes half, making the saving throw. The one after that fails. The Barb Devils are quite tough though, so it's going to take a lot more to see these guys injured. And then another one succeeds. Get him, Nico! And she flies behind Nico for cover. And the Tormentor, it'll make a con save. That'll be you, Nico. You can make the con save for... We'll say that the driver will look after saving throws and also hit point management of the vehicles.
Oh, so that hits our thing too?
Yeah. Oh, no, sorry, no. Wrong one. She hits the Tormentor.
I have a Scavenger, so I can't roll the Tormentor.
Alright, yeah, she doesn't really like these vehicles either, so it just... It sears onto the Tormentor, and I'll just roll for the mishap as well. I got like a table. Maybe I'll give you guys a macro for the table too, actually, in future. But I'll sort that out while Zyg and you plan your turn.
Alright, so for me, I'm going to go ahead and... Let's see. I can reach Princess Kovic from where I'm sitting.
With?
With, like, just hitting, because it's within the square of the vehicle.
He's 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
You go from your space if you're making the attack, or if the vehicle's making an attack, then you go from the vehicle space.
Okay. Then... Yeah, so if I harpoon fling, I'll have disadvantage.
You're, yeah, the vehicle's within 5 feet, so you'd be at disadvantage. Point blank.
Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my action to... channel Divinity Conquering Presence to cause fear in every single bearded devil.
Okay. Alright, wisdom saves for them. Now, alright, you hold up your holy symbol and you try to bestow fear upon the bearded devils. And they just chuckle. Boo! You can't be frightened.
Cannot be frightened. Okay. Then...
And, let me see, Princess Kovix. Alright, Princeps can be frightened, so he'll make a wisdom save. Because it's... You wanted to include the Princeps as well, right?
Yeah, everybody.
Okay.
Even though he's a chain devil, not a bearded devil. I know they all look the same to you.
He resists with a 16.
Yeah, then I guess the bonus action from the haste, I'm just going to try to use the harpoon flinger. Nah, fuck it. I'll use half my movement to step out. And then use my bonus action from haste to whack him with the Warhammer.
You hit.
I'm going to smite that. In a second. It is second level. Let's knock this guy.
Alright, as the radiant Warhammer glows, you hit Princeps Kovic square in the chest. And it just starts to melt his form. And he just murmurs something in Infernal and then just falls off the Devil's Ride. He's dead.
I think he just made you the new leader of the gang.
Mm-hmm. And then smacking.
Alright, some of the devils see Princeps Kovic fall and they just chuckle. You fools! You'll die! Give up your soul coins now and you can be on your way! I guess that's a no. Alright, this Barb Devil's going to jump in the Scavenger into the grappling claw and it's going to try and grab Lulu with it. Ah! And Lulu dodges. Meanwhile, there's like this thick black smoke that's bursting out of the Tormentor's engine. Blinding smoke. The driver turns off the vehicle and they're just going to park there. Using his bonus action, he turns it off and they're going to be jumping out. Well, this one's going to jump out and start clawing at you, Nico. Like jumps up and scratches, claws. And then he's going to try and claw you again. And 21 is a hit. He scratches you for 5 damage. He does a couple of claws. He jumps up, he spins and tries to whip you with his tail. Spiked tail. Miss. That hits the helm. The Scavenger. The other two Barb Devils, they are going to just fire at the Scavenger at disadvantage. Point blank, trying to disable the Scavenger some more using the harpoon flingers. Miss, and then I just roll twice. That's a miss. Then they're going to jump out. Oops. Either side of the vehicle. Callan.
I'll cast Healing Word on Raven.
Sweet.
With the Assosphere, how many of these bearded devils can I get over here?
Foot cone.
You can hit most of them. I'll show you the template. If you do it on an angle, you're going to hit a lot of them. Where's the template? Nice animated one I got. So
nice.
you're going to hit that many.
Do it.
7.
Do it.
There's just this green vat of acid underneath the vehicle, and a tube that just sprays over all of the bearded devils. What the? Ah! They start to scream, and I'm just going to do one big group saving throw for this. It just sears through them. So, dex saves for all. And DC is 12. 48 damage. Very high roll. Alright, the one of them did fail on the roll, but he had +2 because he's in the helm. We had +5. But other than that, all the other ones most of them succeed. All the other ones, a couple of them fail. Let me fill up the one who had the +5 cover, because that mass saving throw doesn't include cover. Alright, the Demon Grinder also fails, and for 48 acid damage, that is going to corrode through the armor of the vehicle. And I'm going to see what happens in terms of mishap. Alright, the steering locks. Not that they're really in motion at the moment, but if they try to go, then they're not going to be able to steer. So you've kind of disabled that vehicle in that way. The two that fail, they scream and they're almost melted away. Nico.
Alrighty. This guy's like literally on our thing.
Which guy? Yeah, he jumped in the grappling claw. It's an empty station, so he jumped inside it.
Alright.
And he chuckles at you in Infernal. Welcome to the 8th Remnant. Hand over your soul coins and you won't die. Simple.
Okay, I'm gonna not do that, but I can hit him with the guy in front of us with one of the. I guess I should just drive over these people, even though they're gonna swing at us. That might hurt a lot. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. All right, I'll drop a. I'll hope people come saves me. I'll drop a lightning over here.
That one? That square.
It gets. Yeah, I think that's
5.
what it is. I mean, if I go up 1, but I actually measured it out, and I don't actually think that is under, because it was like, oh no, yeah, it goes all 60 feet. Oh yeah, yeah, I'll go up. I'll drop it on them.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
All right.
I need a damage. Hold on.
Your Stormcloud as well just looks like one of these like kind of dark red foreboding clouds of Avernus. It basically kind of mingles in and shoots like a red lightning bolt out into everything there and make their deck saves.
That one's better.
Alright, I'll have to roll these manually because the devils have advantage. Alright, well the two ones that are already almost dead, they die. That lightning just cuts them down. They fall off the vehicles. Now, the other 4 are healthy ones. Alright, this is +2 from cover, +2 from cover, and +2 from cover. Fail, success, and fail. And then there is one more that has no cover.
Still half damage from the acid spray.
The ones that took the acid spray is 0 damage, right?
It's half damage.
Oh!
24.
Alright, let me deduct that. I was thinking it was half like the other ability.
I thought it was just taking a while to update, and then you said that they're healthy. I was like, oh.
Alright. The ones that are still standing are still standing. They're just a bit more injured. Alright, this guy also makes a dex save now. And he fails, so he's hit for the full 16 lightning. And now for the vehicle, it makes a dex save. The driver tries to make a dex save. If there's no driver, they automatically fail these saves as well, by the way. 16 lightning damage. Not enough for a mishap, but it damages the vehicle too. Okay.
Alright, so that was my bonus action. And then can I just well, the guy behind me is on this thing, right? So he's not going to swing on me.
Yeah,
so
he is on the vehicle.
All right, can I just drive up a little through these guys and end up on this other guy?
Yeah, you can drive wherever you want. You'll run over a creature if you go into their space.
I'll go brown like that, and then basically end up over here.
Okay, so use your bonus action to start it up, and use your action to drive. Right,
I never turned it off actually.
Okay, well, oh yeah, you never turned it off. Okay, well, use your action to drive. All right, so you run over 2 of them. So roll for the. Yeah. Or you're just running over 1.
I can't end in his space though, right? So I'll have
the vehicles can.
No.
Creatures can't. Vehicle can. You can like run someone over.
So I'll run over 2. So that would be Scavenger, Crushing Wheels. 1. That's the first guy.
Okay, he's gonna try and dive out of the way. Alright, you run him over, you squash him. He goes prone, he takes the damage. As you move by as well, he's gonna try and tail flick you from the ground with an opportunity attack. Disadvantage. Miss. Alright, you come over and run over the next devil. Same thing, he has to make a dex save. He tries to dive out of the way, the vehicle just misses him. He jumps to the side.
So it's the next one, and then I'm actually just going to keep heading over this way. Now that I think about it, let the other guy swing at me, it's fine. Okay. Come on, Lulu, you're with me.
Lulu wasn't on the vehicle. She was flying.
Oh. Alright, I'll stop over here. Because would this give me enough room to turn without being? I don't want to go like in the labyrinth over there.
You can turn. It's up to you. As long as you're using your action, you've got full control over it. If you become incapacitated, then that's a different story. But you don't turn with the vehicle. You stay in the same spot. So you're going to be in this space, and he's going to be in this space.
I'll unturn the vehicle. Wink. Okay, there we go. Cool.
All right, the Barb Devil also tries to attack you, Nico.
Okay.
But no, the vehicle, when you turn it, it should be the way that you're going last turn. So if you were coming this way, you turn it this way. So, because if you become incapacitated, it keeps on going that same way.
Right, okay.
All right.
I gotcha.
But you can turn it that way, and if you become incapacitated, you'll just hit the wall. It's up to you how you want to have it going. It keeps on moving in the same trajectory as last turn.
Okay, but we stay in the same grid.
Yeah, you don't move.
Okay, I don't like stay in this little point thing. I stay over there. Okay, cool. I'm down with it. That's all the things then. Link.
Alan, yeah.
A couple questions. What's left in my What's left in my vehicle in terms of doing damage?
I think everything. Yeah, there's like a harpoon flinger free. That's it.
Okay. I'll go to the harpoon flinger, and that's just a one target thing, right?
Yeah, it's a ranged attack. If you do it against anything, you'll be at disadvantage because it's creatures within 5 feet of the vehicle.
Okay, what happens if I just get into the vehicle, start it? Can I still move it?
Yeah, you're already in the helm. So you've jumped in the helm. You can use your bonus action to start it up.
Okay, and I want to ride it over these two here.
Well,
And then
you've got this vehicle in the way.
can it go in reverse like a car?
You can move
Or
any
like
way you
forward?
want. You just can't go through a large vehicle space. This is a gargantuan vehicle, so it'll block you. You'd crash into it, basically. It's right in front of you.
Okay, I will just sit here and stab this one here with my rapier then.
Okay. You could run over these two and crush the Devil's Ride and go around or something, but you can't go through this one space.
Alright, I'll do that then. I'll crush these two.
Okay, everyone moves with that
Demon
vehicle.
Grinder.
Alright, you attempt to run them both over, and they both try to dodge. They both get crushed. They're run over and knocked prone. And Callan and Zalcor, you guys move as well. You'll need to keep track of your own token movements.
So I can move 100 so I can keep going, right? Up this way?
Yeah, you've got 100 feet. You've used whatever you used. Alright, so you run over the Devil's Ride as well, so it has to make a dex save. And there'll be opportunity attacks. Alright, so the Devil's Ride does have a reaction. The driver can use its reaction to give advantage on a dex save. And that's what it's going to do. It's going to try and juke. So it has advantage on this saving throw. Alright, he jukes the Devil's Ride out of the way so it doesn't run over. And are you moving, Bargle? This bearded devil's going to try and attack you, Alan Deer, at disadvantage. Were you in that space, Bargle? I thought you were.
No,
Maybe I'm. Am I wrong? Rotated? I thought I was.
You don't
The south
rotate.
side.
You just stay in the same square that you're in. Is that right? Anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
rotated 90 left.
Okay. Yeah, you don't rotate. You stay in the same square. You're not move. You only move if you
Stays
move.
on a, it's on a swivel like a tank. We're in the turret, and it,
Yeah, you just stay in the same square. There's just you don't. It's like mounted combat. You're not moving any squares unless you're using your movement. So whatever configuration you guys are in, you stay in that one. I thought Alandir was like that. Bargle was like that. I thought it was like that when you guys started moving. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just stay.
Oh,
in the
so
same...
you don't rotate when the vehicle rotates?
These are top down. These are top down tokens. There's no facing in 5e. You just picture them as just, round tokens. There's no facing. Just use the top down tokens because they look nicer, and you can keep track of the trajectory. You don't swivel around or anything like that. That's extra rolls that just make it more convoluted.
Alright, since I moved 5, 10, 15, ran him over.
I think you got to attack from this guy too. He was in your reach. But yeah, if you guys move the vehicle, you'll need to keep track of your own movement.
It's the vehicle's movement, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like if someone's driving and they move with you in the vehicle, you have to move with them.
Oh, your token. Okay.
Yeah, you have to move your own token because I need to keep track of all the enemies as well. Alright, that bearded devil crits you, Alandir. And
I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
okay, you can reduce it by half. And you need to make a constitution saving throw. You take 6 points of damage. This one will attack you as well. With a glaive. And he misses. And you're good. For the infernal injury.
Alright, I wanna wheel back around and just run over them again.
You won't do anything. It's only the first
Okay,
time
so-
on a turn.
Alright, so I can't do anything else. I can move though.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah. If you use your action, you can drive and steer the demon grinder.
20,
It's got
25,
100
30,
feet of
35,
movement.
40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. trying to get out of here so I can get Lulu. 80. I'll go to there. End of turn.
Are you going with him, Callum?
Yeah, it's like fuck this shit.
They're over here. You need to be paying attention on other people's turns, please. Thank you. Alright, Raven. You can use half your movement to stand up.
Alright, I use half my movement to stand up. And I'm gonna drop a shatter. Catch as many of these guys as I can.
Alright, well, you need to decide where it's going to be.
Alright.
It's a 10-foot radius.
Alright, so then I guess we'll put it here on this guy to catch as many as we can there.
Okay, well, you've got control of the template. You can move
Okay.
it. There are templates for every AoE spell.
There you go. Does that catch this guy down here too?
No, it won't hit that guy, but it will hit the other 4.
Alright, well, I guess that'll do there. Knock him down a little bit. Alright.
Okay, so Shatter. I think it does. What's it? Objects have disadvantage or something.
Yeah, objects that aren't being worn or carried are at disadvantage.
Okay, so yeah, that's the Demon Grinder. Okay, 3 out of the 4 Bitter Devils succeed and take 11 thunder damage. So this guy, who's barely still alive, this one succeeds. He's very badly injured. This one succeeds. He's very badly injured. And the guy who failed is just ripped apart. He's dead. And then the Demon Grinder, it fails, so it takes 23 points of thunder damage. And that's enough for another mishap on that Demon Grinder. So, let's see what happens with the mishap. Ruptured Furnace.
No damage to drivers. Jeez. Alright, and then I'm going to pop off some dice for Lulu. Oops. Count down instead of up. So I'm going to give Lulu 3 dice for healing, because she looks kind of down. I made a macro thingy for it. There. Oh, that's cure wounds. Here we go. Yeah, 7 points for Lulu.
Alright, she's looking a lot better. Oh, thanks, Raven! I feel tip-top now!
Well, you still don't look it, but that's the best I got for now. And
Oh, cool.
I used my extra super bonus action to dodge. Yeah, that's it.
Let's see what we got here. Well, that guy's prone. A lot of guys prone. I was gonna hit this guy with a chilling touch.
Hit. Alright, the Necrotic Hand clings on to the Barb Devil. More bristles start to fall out. Starting to look bloodied now. Alright, the Bearded Devil on the Devil's Ride is going to attack Zygon. He's going to swing his glaive. He crits.
Alright.
Make a con save, Zygon.
He smite you.
Damn.
Alright, you resist the infernal wound. You take 10 damage. He's going to jump off, and he's going to jump on you and try to beard bite you.
Well,
Yes.
he's gonna bite your beard. Giggity.
And that was it for his turn. Alright, Princeps is dead. Being smitten. Alright, the bearded devil is going to get up. Ah! And he's going to take the dash action. He's going to run up and he is going to jump in the... What's free there? I think it's the Wrecking Ball. I know Bargle's in the Wrecking Ball.
Well, I am.
It'll be the...
Everything's taken.
Alright, well he
Oh
just...
no, the spear thrower.
Yeah, well, yeah, he'll jump in the harpoon flinger with a dash action. And that was his turn. Alright, now it's these other bearded devils that were on the demon grinder. The demon grinder's like pretty screwed. The steering's been locked, the furnace has been ruptured, so they're not able to steer at all. And the driver's just like, oh, I can't turn it! And I guess he's going to turn the vehicle off with a bonus action. He's going to jump out and he's going to try and hit Zygon with a glaive. Actually, no, wait, sorry. He is going to try and hit Raven with a glaive. But he does not have enough movement. He'll dash. Run up to you, Raven.
That's what him.
The one on the Wrecking Ball is going to try and hit Zygon. The Wrecking Ball smacks you for 31 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Alright, the other bearded devil gets up, uses half his movement to get in the harpoon flinger of the demon grinder. And then the two bearded devils that were left are going to fire harpoon flingers, gore guts, at the vehicle. And they both miss. Bargle.
Alright. Can the wrecking ball hit the bearded devil that's in the vehicle with me or not possible?
Yeah. It's got a 15-foot reach, including the space that it's in.
Was there a chance it'll hit gore guts as well or not?
No. There's no rule for that.
Let's go for it.
They don't do any critical misses. Alright, you swing the wrecking ball around and you just clean up the bearded devil. It just sends him flying out of the vehicle. He's all crushed and broken.
Hop out. So it'll be 15 moving to get out. 20, 25. I don't remember from last session. I'm sorry because I passed out at one point. Did we get a good berry at some point or are we out?
I cast it with my spell yesterday, but I don't think I ever handed them out. Oh no, I did hand them out. You guys used them all. That's why I'm at 0. Yeah. I gave them each of you 5 when you guys were all messed up from yesterday. So no, you don't have...
because I didn't use them.
Can I use free action and feed Zygon a good berry, or I have to wait the next turn?
Good berry is an action to use.
Good in action. Okay, then I'll use it hold it for next turn.
Well, if anybody was holding one when I cast it again, they went away. So you don't have any from me at least left over.
Lulu is going to use her Trumpet of Sparkles. She's going to fly back. Actually, she's going to try something different this time. Try and get us now! And instead of using her Trumpet of Sparkles, she does her Trumpet of Blasting. And it's a massive thunderous energy. It does... She's going to angle it over here. It actually does like heaps of damage to structures and objects. So... Yeah, it's going to definitely destroy the hell out of this tormentor. Thunder energy. Shockwave. Alright, well, that was kind of lowish roll. Alright, the Barb Devils make con saves. It's an invisible thunderous energy, a very loud bang. And 2 of them fail. And they are deafened from the thunderous energy. 1 of them succeeds. And the Tormentor is hit for 41 points of thunder damage. Or I guess it gets a constitution save.
Looks so pretty.
Oh no, it just straight up takes 41. Alright, she destroys the Tormentor. Pfft. Bits of shrapnel just go flying everywhere. The vehicle is gone. Well, it's at least broken down. 0 hit points. Scrap. And then she's going to fly over and use half her movement speed to jump in the Gorguts, in the Wrecking Ball, I guess. Zygon, make a death saving throw.
Come on, Hidden Lord. Make him roll 20.
That'll
That's a
be,
fail, right?
yeah. Your Holy Aura is not active when you're unconscious. Okay. This Barb Devil in the Scavenger, Nico, is going to use the Grappling Claw to try and grab you.
Okay.
And it's a miss. This one is going to get up and sheath its hands in fire. And it's going to throw fireballs at you, Nico. Miss. And hit. You have resistance, so you take 6 fire damage.
Yeah.
This one's going to get up and move over here. And then both of this one and this one are going to start lobbing balls of fire at Alandir, who's driving Gorguts. Miss. And a miss. And then the other one just hurls these fireballs that cover its hands. Miss. That's it for the Barb Devils. Callan.
I'm gonna move my spiritual coin over to here and attack that Barb Devil.
Alright, it won't reach this turn, but it will next turn. Yep.
Then we cast Healing Word on Zygon.
Oh, did you use your bonus action or not? You just use your bonus
I
action,
did.
right?
So, nope.
Okay, I'll take care of him.
Yeah, roll a d6 to recharge the sprayer as well, Callan. Right, get your acid sprayer. Alright, the acid sprayer is primed.
Where did you get it though?
Oh, a whole bunch of Barb Devils over there.
Yeah, you could spray all these guys.
Oh, it swing around, it doesn't shoot out just out the front.
There is no facing in Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. It's just very abstract.
Just shoot.
Just these, whatever square. 30-foot cone coming from that square. There's no facing
Don't
rules.
spray in this direction.
So there you go. Get him.
Yeah.
Him.
There's a
those two.
there is a template for that. I think it's in the War Machines
Access to
folder.
it.
So it'll be, yeah, like that. So it'll be like that. You'll hit 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the Barb Devils. The Devil's Ride. That it's not going to get that guy. Actually, it's not going to get that guy either because it's a cone. Or it hits 3 of them. Alright, you cover the bearded devils in the acid. They try to dodge. This is this guy. He just screams out, "Ah!" as the acid eats through his flesh. This guy is gone. He just gets dissolved into a puddle. This guy is going to try and dodge out of the way. And he's melted down. There's no one on this Devil's Ride. The Devil's Ride is destroyed instantly. There's no one to try and jig it out of the way. And the Demon Grinder, which is already completely messed up. It is even more messed up now. Alright, it's not actually destroyed, but it suffers a third mishap. And alright, mishap can't happen twice. Alright, there's the steering's locked, the furnace is ruptured, now there's smoke coming out of it.
You can fix that, can't you?
Oh yeah, I can fix
That,
that.
that'll buff out, no problem.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it also eats away at this guy as well.
Oh, at least
What?
the money's safe.
Yes, the money, the gold piece
I
is
was
safe.
gonna fix him.
Oh, those bags safe too.
Fuck.
Yeah, everything else in there is fine.
He's
Okay.
technically a person. So.
Still got a bag of money.
All right, Nico.
Okay.
Devil's getting
Hazel.
melted everywhere. Left, right, and center. Vehicles
So
are getting
it-
ripped apart.
This, I guess I'll just take a field trip up this way.
Oh, you still got the Barb Devil like in the passenger seat.
Oh,
Whoa, whoops.
Whoa, whoa!
Ignore that. I accidentally must have copied and pasted. Ignore that.
wait, before we
Misclick.
do all that, let me drop my my lightning somewhere. I'll hit these guys up here. Might as well make their
Try and finish
Okay.
him off. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's going to be done for. Alright, Demon Grinder. Has it not suffered enough?
No,
Apparently not.
has not suffered enough.
It's hit for 21 damage. And that's another mishap. The armor is now corroded. There is no damage threshold. And the other bearded devil is going to try and dodge out of the way. And he's hit. And he barely survives.
All right, and then I drove up, but you probably were updating stuff while I was going, but I went through the two bearded devils.
Alright, yeah,
So the first one here,
let's move these guys up with you as well.
and so the first one,
Were you in that one? I thought you were in the middle, right?
I was
Oh, no.
not in the
Blast
middle.
was in the
I
middle. Blast was Piggy in the
And-
middle. Okay, so
Yeah, there you
alright, you're gonna run over a couple of Barb Devils. First
Yeah,
one,
so the first one down
is-
on the bottom.
run over. He will try and hit you with a tail with an opportunity attack.
Zygon, did you fall down
He's
again?
gonna hit the Scavenger with a tail this time.
Well, that's much less fun.
And his tail, whoosh, the armor is shattered, so all the mechanical parts are exposed. The Scavenger
So you
takes
need to
10,
miss that?
10 piercing damage. No, it's 20 for the mishap. 20 damage for the
Okay.
mishap.
And then for the second one, Scavenger, this guy up here.
And he dodges. Oh, let
He's
me
like a
actually.
ninja.
So that first one I've got to knock over prone as well. Alright, so yeah, he dodges and he's gonna whip his tail at the Scavenger trying to mess it up. Miss.
Okay. Bonus, that's action. That's me driving. Cool. These boxes are huge. All right, there you go.
Alan Deere.
I'm gonna grind these barb devils to pulp. So there's what just happened? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Grind him.
Boggle?
Go. No, barb devil right here.
Oh,
This one.
because you're
Drive through.
you're
driving
in
the
Boggle's
Hopefully
space.
not me.
So I'm driving the vehicle, so people might as well just stay where they're at, because I'm gonna come back. Unless you want to hit them, it's up to you. I don't know. So that's, I think that was.
All right, you reverse over the Barb Devil. Go for it. Do one thing at a time so we can calculate. Who knows? Something might knock you out, and you might just run over everyone before you get your next movement.
Or go into the lava.
Yeah, anything could happen in between. Whoops, I rolled the wrong saving throw. Alright, well, he avoids it anyway. He got a 20.
Alright, then I'm going to move here, so I guess he gets attack opportunity, right?
He would usually, but he's
Oh,
already
that's
used
right,
his
yeah.
reaction. Alright, you
So
back
I'm
up.
On this one.
Do it again.
If you run over this, then you're going to be hitting something.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Alright, roll on
No,
the roll for crashing. You crash into it. That
No?
means
Okay.
everyone has to make a strength save in the vehicle.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't do that yet. Alright, strength.
Yeah, you have to make a strength save. Zalcor does, Lulu does, and Callan does. You move 20
Just
feet.
no seatbelts.
Woo!
I get thrown.
You can also review these rules at any time. They're in the folder. Alright,
I'm not even gonna look for that.
but if you hit something, then you crash. Alright. There's a macro for crashing. I'll give it to you. You can click that and check it out. I'll just give you access for it. Crashing. Okay.
You just drove a mini into a semi.
Hit the crashing.
Right.
Hit the crashing
It was
macro.
Derby.
You move 20 feet. Since your last. Actually, you move more than 20 feet. You moved.
I don't have the crashing one.
Oh, click your token, you'll see it. You move 50.
Oh, there it is. Do you gone goofed up and crashed? Yes. How many feet did you travel before crashing?
50.
I think it was 50. Okay.
Okay, so.
Oh,
26 blood.
Alright, so what happens is you come to a sudden stop. You hit the wreckage of the Tormentor. And whatever the vehicle struck takes that much damage. It's already scrapped, so you just crumple into it. Everyone inside makes a strength save. And for failing that, you take the damage. So Alandir, you take 26 bludgeoning damage. Zalcor, you take 26 bludgeoning damage. The
Barbdo.
Yeah, one thing at a time, please. Alright, then Gorguts needs to make a strength save as well, so you can make one for Gorguts, Alandir. And this is for Lulu as well. Lulu is, like,
You killed
unconscious
Lulu.
and dying.
I rolled a, I
There
rolled
goes the game.
I rolled a 14 for scavenger.
Okay, and the Gorguts is a demon grinder. 14 fails, so Gorguts takes 26 bludgeoning damage.
Does it
And-
have to 30?
Yeah, it's down to 13 because of the armor. So deduct 13 hit points from Gorguts. Why is there a demon grinder popping on the map? Alright, so you hit the Tormentor, you come to a stop, and you do enter the Barb Devil's space. So, roll for the... Did you do the crushing wheels? Roll for the
I don't
crushing.
think I did.
It looks like you did. You rolled a second time.
Did I? I can't. It's so much going on.
Alright, it fails. Well, that's what happens when you crash. Everyone has to make saving throws. Alright, it gets run
Yeah, it's
over
worth it.
and takes 29 bludgeoning damage.
And then prone, right?
Yeah, it's knocked over prone.
Another 14.
Excuse me, sir, if you had anything to drink tonight.
No, off of a third. All
I
right.
need your license and registration.
Alright, you can keep on moving. You just
Did I
come to a
move?
sudden stop at the moment.
This way and go this way and kill him.
Okay. Alright, you try to run over this Barb Devil. Squash him.
Yep.
Go for it.
Demon grind.
He rolls out of the way. Yes.
I think I got like a little bit more movement. I can't. Let's hear.
You've got 15 feet left. And
I
then
think you've done enough. So.
5, 10, 15 to there. All right.
okay.
Well, that was fun. Ooh, it's like Road Warrior.
Alright, Raven.
Meanwhile, you're pulling Lulu off the inside of your windshield.
It's just a fly on the windshield. All right.
Nothing a healing word can't save.
Zygon, get the hell up. Stop
Yes.
loafing around.
22.
That is. And Lulu, what the hell are you doing over there? You get up too.
Did you lose concentration, Zalcor?
I succeeded last time, but I didn't roll another concentration this time.
Oh, okay.
I
Make
don't know what
one.
happened to it.
Make one now. For
It's
when
a
you
DC
crash.
13 because I took 26.
Yeah. You're good.
You're out of ammo, Raven.
Uh-huh.
You're out of healing
Oh,
lights.
Sorry, I clicked down on it. I had 3 left.
Okay.
So now I'm at 0 of those. And my spell slots are 0 too.
You got another 12 healing there, Zygon.
No, that second one was for Lulu.
Oh, okay.
You can't have the story end.
He's conscious.
And I look at this brave devil and say, my crew's bigger than yours. Do you want to, leave your stuff and run away? And let me scroll all the way up to the top here.
Did you say that in Infernal?
Yep, I did.
He just chuckles. How about you hand over your soul coins and you live?
Yeah, I don't have any.
Oh well, then you die.
No, I come back again.
Sound cool.
And never ever get you down.
That's right.
Yeah. Could do a little something. Don't know how well it's gonna go. Ooh, let's hit this guy with the fucking chilling touch, I guess. That's all I can do.
Crit. Alright, well, the cantrip's doing some work. 26 necrotic damage. It starts to squeeze the last little life out of that Barb Devil, and he's barely hanging on.
You will not regain HP. I say no. That's it.
Alright, so this bearded devil is going to attack Raven with its glaive. It hits. Raven, make a constitution saving throw.
Okay.
I didn't even see that one. I would have hit that one. Shit.
Try and have a think about what you want to do for your next move while you're waiting for your turn.
I thought he was going to say, so try to think about what you want to do for your next character, Raven.
He cuts you down
Make your next character.
for 13 slashing damage.
Alright.
And he's going to use his beard on Zygon on the ground there. And that misses. And he was just on his own initiative. Alright, it's these two bearded devils with the demon grinder. The demon grinder is screwed. They're not moving that anywhere. So, they're going to jump on Devil's Rides. This one is, he's going to use his action to dash with a bonus action, and he's going to go 240 feet. He's gone. He takes off.
Wow, bitch.
This guy's going to jump in the Demon Grinder's Wrecking Ball.
Uh-oh.
And he's going to try and wreck Zygon with it. Because, oh no, he won't, because Zygon's prone. It'll be disadvantaged. He's going to try and wreck Bargle with it. And he hits you for 36 points of bludgeoning damage, Bargle. And you're up.
Bonus action rage. I'm going to strike down the bearded devil in front of me. Next level reckless.
Yeah.
And that hits. You sink the axe straight into his chest. He falls onto his knees, face first on the ground, dead.
Alright, 5, 10. From business position, I can get into the vehicle.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hop inside of it and whatever position is closest to the wrecking ball. So I'll have to cover and attack him from there.
There's no positions. You just get to choose one. None are closer than the other. It's abstracted.
Oh, okay, then
so
I'll jump into one of the harpoon launchers.
Okay, it's a demon grinder, so it's got the same configuration as Gorguts. Stock standard demon grinder. Alright, you jump in a harpoon flinger. There we go. Alright, Lulu. Hey! Alan, what's the big idea? Which way are you driving?
Sorry, Lulu. I was getting a little carried away.
Ah,
I thought I was a better driver than that.
well, I'm about to get carried away. And she's on the wrecking ball. Drive me closer to one of them! And she readies the wrecking ball for when you're within.
Oh boy.
Oh.
When you get closer to get one of them, either this one or any one, she's ready to strike. And she will attack you if you try to crash instead. She'll try to seize any threats. Alright, Zygon.
Okay. Stand up. Get to somewhere here, and then I'll start swinging with that barbed devil.
So getting up costs half your movement speed, and if you want to go through the vehicle's space, that will be difficult terrain.
Can I hit from here then? Or no? I need to get close. Because
Well-
I still have the haste, I think. Right?
Yeah, so it costs you 30 feet to stand up, half your movement speed.
Yeah. So I can't get to him, basically? Is that...
Well, it costs you 30 to stand up, you got 30 left. So 5, 10, 20, 30. Yeah, you
Okay,
can reach him.
yeah, then that's what I'll do.
You can, like, also climb up the side of these vehicles. It's just difficult terrain. You don't have to be in a station.
Okay, then yeah, 3 swings with the Warhammer. First attack.
Miss.
Second.
It's another
Ugh.
miss.
Go groggy. Last attack. Ugh.
Man.
Alright. The demon grinder's already had it, and you're just smacking the demon grinder with the warhammer, trying to get to the bearded devil. Alright, this barbed devil's still trying to claw you, Nico, and like move you out of the driver's vehicle, so he's gonna keep on doing that with the claw. It's like one of those claw games. And it's like that because it's not hitting you. And that still misses you. Meanwhile, the ones that got run over stand up. And they're going to start hurling balls of fire at Alandir. So there's a heap of them coming your way, Alandir. Here's the first one. It hits. For 15 fire damage.
Jesus.
And here comes another one. Miss. Alright, you can dodge that down to 7. Here comes the third one. Miss. Miss, and another one. It's a crit. Hits you for 19 fire damage. And you're now incapacitated.
Was that a rough fight?
Then the final fire will go to Nico. It's going to throw the final one at Nico. This guy over here. Miss. And they're going to move a little bit. Callan.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Raven.
Okay.
Isn't he down?
Yeah, but the person also driving your you're not. Who's driving that?
Alan Deer, he's like,
Who's unconscious and you're heading towards a wall? I know you guys liked crashing and all, but
Okay, so I'm gonna get control of it. So Raven gets 7 health back.
are you doing that as a first? You don't have any first level spell slots back left. It says you're doing it. Do you have any?
I'll do it as a second level then.
Okay. I'll recast it for the upcast or whatever, or just deduct the spell slot. But yeah, you don't have any first level spell slots for that, so you have to do it higher.
Okay, I took a spell slot off for second.
Get another D4.
Yeah.
Extra 1d4.
Woohoo.
Spray that devil to the south of us.
All right, use the stick
when you
sprayer.
said somebody was going to get in and control it. I thought it would be you.
Alright, you just cover the barb devil with acid. And it tries to shield its arms. And it does. It shields itself with its arms. His arms get badly burnt. The barb devil is seriously injured. Still alive.
Lulu, fly! Save yourself!
Well, luckily it's Gorgut, so it's gonna crumple the building. Nico.
All right. I'll like spin around and
You've got the barb devil just trying to grab you with this scavenger claw the
I
entire time.
understand, but I don't have a very good way of like taking care of him after other than getting up and getting into him.
Fair enough. I was just
Insert another coin.
saying that because it's hilarious.
Wait, before I do all those things, I'm gonna try and blast this guy over here with the lightning because he seems to be all by himself.
Okay.
Having fun.
He has advantage.
Do that before I move in case something knocks concentration on me.
From
Small town girl.
magic resistance.
Actually, wait. Instead of doing that, I'm going to not use my lightning this and healing wall at Alan Deer instead because
Okay.
everyone else seemed to have neglected doing that.
Okay. Alan
I
Deer,
can't heal.
you are conscious again. You're
Okay, and then-
slumped down in the vehicle.
And then I'll crushing wheels through the first one on the top up there.
Okay. He's gonna
Have fun.
jump out of the way. And by doing that, he goes under the vehicle and gets knocked prone. Alright, as you're moving by, yeah, he's going to tail whip the scavenger. Trying to like disable the vehicle. Miss. And then this guy,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. Actually, I'll just stop right next to him instead of take another opportunity attack.
Okay, he dodges. Don't forget you can use your bonus action to disengage with these things as well, if you're not healing people,
Oh, yeah.
for future reference.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, is there a dude underneath me? I didn't
Yeah.
even see there was a second one. All right, so I'll hit both of those then, and I'll.
Oh, he's on the vehicle. This is the guy on the vehicle.
Oh, that's the guy that's with me. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we're partying like it's 1999. All right, let me get the second guy. Scavenger crushing wheels.
He already dodged. He got 17.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, bonus done.
Alan, dear,
I'll stand up,
you can
grab the vehicle.
yeah, get upright.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move the vehicle this way. 5. Do I have to go through him? I have to go through him to crush him, right?
For crushing wheels, yeah, you have to move through the space of a large or smaller creature.
Wasn't Lulu holding his action to do something with the...
Yeah,
It's gonna
she is, and she's going to do that now. She was waiting to see if you're going to crash her into a wall, but you didn't.
Did you want to whack the one that's on my back of my thing?
No.
That was the first one that came in.
It was for this one because
Yeah.
because it was prone. That's why she didn't do it before.
Ah, gotcha.
And she cleans that guy up. He gets like launched into the river Styx. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.
Alright.
Lulu's going to turn into Mad Max by the end of this.
5, 10, 15.
We can get her like wearing leather, like a leather spiked collar and an eye patch. It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
Alan-
Can you say when she got knocked out, she lost a knife, so now she needs to wear it.
Alright, Alandir puts the Gorguts in reverse, whoop, backs up over the Barb Devil.
So that's 50 movement so far, then I'm going to crush him.
And he's knocked
Ooh,
prone.
nice.
He gets squashed for 28
Ooh.
damage.
Put that bitch in forward.
Then you're gonna drive into that other thing again.
Lulu is cackling maniacally. Oh yeah, you hit this structure here.
Is that a
So
structure?
oh
I
yeah,
can't see. Alright,
that's the arch, the basalt archway. It pulverizes it. It's not big enough
Okay,
to
good.
stop the vehicle. It's a 12,000 pound thing. It needs to hit her.
Alright. And then I'm going to go this way. So it's 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 100. Up this way. Get that last guy.
And he rolls out of the way.
Damn it. That's it. That's 100.
Raven, you can use.
Isn't he at disadvantage? Isn't he already prone?
Prone doesn't give you disadvantage on deck saves.
Oh, I thought it did.
No, he's good at rolling on the ground.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Okay, Raven.
Alright, I'm going to knock the Barb Devil off the back of Miko's machine.
Miss.
Maybe.
That hits.
Huh.
And you do. He goes flying. He'll use his reaction to land on his feet.
There we go. And then I feel pretty safe here, but I think I'm still gonna move with my back against the wall so I can see if someone's driving at me.
Zalcor.
I'm gonna chop this guy.
And the chomper just closes over him and just drags him into the vehicle. And he just shot out these tubes in the side of Gorguts, becoming mulch.
Nom 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 nom. That's about it. That's all I got.
And that guy is gone. So most of the bearded devils are dead now. There's just this guy in the wrecking ball on the devil's demon grinder. He's going to attack Gorguts with the wrecking ball.
Oof.
And that's an arrow miss,
Oof.
avoiding the 90 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy crap.
Where do we see the AC and shit like that of the
It's on
vehicles?
the vehicle. Just click on it.
Yeah, click it. Red one's AC. Blue is there's two numbers there. First one
The
is
threshold?
threshold. Second one is mishap threshold.
Oh, okay.
So, miss. Bargle.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the wrecking ball wielding bearded devil.
Do you have reach?
That's okay. That's our last return. I asked you. I'm gonna get into position so I'll be able to attack him, whatever close position was. If I need to move, then I'll physically move.
Yeah, squares are 5 feet. You're 10 feet away. That hits. And you cut him down. You sink the great axe into him.
that add your rage for the damage or no?
No, it's not.
Oh, I forgot
it's
to
not
add it.
including
That's
range.
+1 or
useful
+2?
anyways.
Yeah, he's
that
dead
Yeah, I forgot
anyway.
to click it on.
I would have told you if you
Yeah,
needed
he's
it,
dead
but
regardless.
he was already dead. And in there, you want to jump in a weapon station or something, or
Yep, I'll jump into the wrecking ball.
okay. It's always a good idea to be in one if you're there because you get extra AC at the very least. All right, Lulu is just she's got this evil glint in her eye. I'm ready, Ellen dear. And she's looking at that Barb Devil, but she'll be ready to wrecking ball whatever she can. First thing that she
Probably
can.
just run that bitch over.
So I can.
This is not moving, right?
The demon grinder, no, it's got,
Yeah, it's got like everything wrong with it.
Yeah,
It's got 3 missteps.
lock steering, ruptured furnace, blinding smoke, probably something else.
Yeah, that's how this is having a good time. So, with 30 feet of movement to get out.
Damn, that's a lot of movement.
Yeah. And then. Don't really have anything else I can do. I'll just dodge, I guess.
You can, I think, can you use your bonus action,
Hasted
your haste action
Hasted
to dash?
action, you can dash.
Oh, can I dash? Okay, then yeah.
With your
I'll do
hasted
that.
action, yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
give
I'll
you
do the
another
hasted action dash.
60 feet of movement.
Yeah, and then I'll start waiting on this guy.
2 attacks. Do it!
One,
That hits. And he's struggling on the ground. You whack him again, and he's almost dead.
and I used my hasted. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, this
Hey!
the
Yeah.
guy that you just attacked, Zygon. He jumps to his feet, and as he jumps, he spins his tail, trying to flick you with his tail. Miss, and then he does like a double claw spinning attack. Both attacks miss. All right, this guy just gives up on trying to claw you, Nico. He doesn't like the claw game, and he's gonna just try the whole fire at your face game. He steps back a bit and lobs a couple of balls of fire your way. Both of them miss. And then he's gonna start booking it for this building because he sees people running people over. He doesn't quite make it. Callan.
Okay, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon to this Barb Devil. And attack.
The lucky coin misses.
I don't see any other target.
There's only one Barb Devil left, and he's over here. You've got line of sight of him.
It's totally dead range. It's probably only 60 feet though.
Yeah, it's only 60.
I'll just dodge the rest of this turn.
Okay. Nico.
Okay. Nobody's bleeding to death. Okay, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna. I suspect he's probably dead already.
Bleeding to death.
All right.
I'm
Cool
gonna whack on
lightning.
this devil down here, and then I'm gonna go drive over him.
He managed to dodge it, taking half damage, and you get in on the running people over action. So
Oh, yeah. I
the
love
scavenger's
that.
got crushing wheels.
Does scavenger crushing wheels blink?
I don't even know why I'm moving Blass around anymore. But
He's just a puddle, isn't he?
all right,
I
this
thought
is
when you said that it hurt him bad that there wasn't any body left.
pretty
That-
much he was.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, the Barb Devil is you hit a speed bump. It's him. You run him over, and
Alright, so I just make a little Yui right over his face.
he'll try and tail whip the scavenger, just trying to like put his tail like in the
Oh, that'll probably hit
in
it.
the wheel, No, it's actually 20 AC on the scavenger. 19 while motionless. I'm just gonna
nice.
throw Blast away.
Later, Blast. Sorry you got melted. Alright, that's bonus. That's from action. Okay.
Alright, the Barb Devil is quite badly injured. No! No!
I think it's a hunter. So I run him over.
Alright, as you come within 5 feet, Lulu is going to use that Wrecking Ball first. At
I want to
advantage.
get him. Oh man.
And she pulverized him, so you just run over like a puddle of whatever he is. He goes into the grinding
Oh,
maw,
mudding in blood.
and yeah, he's completely dead. Alright, there is still one Barb Devil left. Raven, you're up.
All right. I will kill him.
And you do. That Eldritch Blast cracks into his torso, knocking him back. And
All right.
he's dead on the ground.
Now we'll loot the bodies and make repairs.
A long combat. Oof. Damn, was it like an hour and a half of combat?
Yeah.
It's a big fight.
Like it was like GTA style.
It's one of the warlords. The first warlord you guys have encountered, well, a bunch of werewolves, but you've heard that there are many other warlords in Avernus. And these ones wanted your soul coins. They're dead now. Alright, you guys can assess all the damage here. But before we do that...
I'm just gonna cast it.
Okay.
Can we tie the dead warlord up to the front of one of our vehicles, like Mad Max style?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I think he's all goo now, isn't he?
Let's not do that.
He comes with chains already. The Princeps, Kovic? No, he's not goo. There are a lot of creatures that are goo, but he's not one of them. Alright, we'll take a 10-minute break. When we get back, I'll presume you've gone through detailed what is valuable and what is not. I'll see you guys back in 10.
And if we're gonna do Mad Max, let's do Mad Max.
Let's do Mad Max without running into things. Is that an option? Like slightly less mad.
3 max.
Can we do like max headroom instead? I got stuck in this.
That's some old shit from the 80s there, baby.
Yep.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Good.
All right.
Barely alive.
We made it.
Alright, everyone who did the research about devils in Candlekeep can make a history check. If you recall any lore about this particular warlord. That would be Alandir, Nico, Zygon, Callan. It should be everyone except for Zalcor, basically. No idea who these guys are. Princeps
Zygon just doesn't
Kovic.
care.
You see that their demon grinder has a chain wrapped around the front of it in the shape of a number 8. And one of them said something about the 8th remnant. Maybe some sort of devil legion, although they don't seem to be beholden to the blood war. Anyway, they're all dead now. And you guys go through and take their valuables. They have 9
Magical?
glaives. Soul coins come up as magic. There's also a source of magic coming from this backpack. No one else has any magic items on them though. Alright, Alandir, roll me a 3d6. And who's got party loot?
I do.
Alright, throw 9 glaives in there.
Sure.
There's
Okay.
also Princeps Kovic has 7 soul coins on his person.
Nice. I'll take those.
Okay, you add them and you're back up to 31 soul coins now. They don't have any demon eye core. And, I mean, if it weren't for the damage taken from combat, you would say that these vehicles have been very well looked after. There's still one Devil's Ride that's completely undamaged, and it's in very good condition, pristine condition. No Demon Eye Core, as that does actually, can damage the furnace of a vehicle, so these ones look like they've been well looked after. Only one previous owner that was female, and an old lady. So, good condition. The vehicles themselves also emanate magic because they're all magic vehicles. And then, yeah, you've just got a source of magic coming from within this backpack. Inside, there are a pair of steel gauntlets. They have this fiery motif sheathing the wrist.
I'll take some time to identify which I'll cast it.
Okay. Yeah, there's easily 20 minutes to do that with the aftermath of this battle, so you can identify those as gauntlets of flaming fury. So they're steel gauntlets, and you need to wear them both as a pair. And any non-magical weapon you grasp with the gauntlet becomes a magic weapon. As a bonus action, you can use the gauntlets to cause magical flames to envelop the melee weapons, 1 or 2, and the flaming weapons deal an extra 1d6 fire damage on a hit, and that lasts until you either sheath or let go of the weapon. You can do that once per day.
That's pretty cool.
Anybody want these?
We don't get interrupted in the 10 minutes that I'm casting, so everyone in 30 gets 100
Yeah.
back.
That dragon doesn't come back. There's no one else around.
We try for a short rest while we're doing this.
You can. I'm just getting everyone back up to hit points.
I'll be up to you guys. You are feeling
I think a short rest would be good.
quite
You wanna
bad.
grab,
You can rest.
Lulu?
You can rest while you're cruising as well.
That's true.
All right.
So we all get back up to full, right? Because of the aura.
Unless you have more than 100 hit points, you should be up to full.
That would
Gold
be
we got on the ground here.
All right. These are some copper pieces that have been polished and painted gold as a diversion. They have no value really. There's about 30 copper pieces.
Gauntlet's good enough, I guess.
So what are we doing with the Do we have any extra vehicles that ended up in us? There's one Devil's Ride.
Well, yeah. This one is the Gorguts is the Demon Grinder is in very bad shape, but it's still functional. It's got a heap of mishaps that will need to be fixed, and then there is a Devil's Ride that is in good condition. The Tormentor was destroyed. This Devil's Ride was destroyed. So
Do you want to see?
yeah, before that, you take a look in the backpack, and the backpack is actually a priest pack. It's got all the stuff that a priest pack has in it. Priest's pack. I'll give you guys a handout for that. It's got holy water, which is nice. Blanket, 10 candles, tinderbox, alms box, block of incense, censer, vestments, rations, water skin, and this one has 3 holy water as well. You can just note that as priest pack plus 2 holy water. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes already with you guys sorting all these weapons out and searching everything. Not sure who this warlord was exactly, but doesn't matter now. It looks like they obviously had this as a diversion to attract adventurers such as yourselves, and then when you came in, they ambushed.
How much time do you think it'll take to fix this other demon grinder?
Not long. Not long at all. So, you can fix a mishap. I think it's like literally an action to fix a mishap. So
Is it all the same check or different?
it depends on the mishap. Take a look at the handout. So, yeah, there are a number of different mishaps here. You take a look, Zalcor, and the first thing, the steering is locked. So, you'll need to make it's a DC 15 strength check, and if you're proficient in your tools, which you are, Tinker's tools, right? Then you can use proficiency bonus on top of that.
Can I give advantage to people since I have proficiency in land vehicles?
For the lock steering, for land vehicles, no. That helps you like steer them, but not fix them.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
That gives you your proficiency bonus on checks made to do tricks and run people over and whatever else you need to do.
Gotcha.
All right, was that a strength-based one? At 12. All right. You're not able to fix the lock steering at the moment. You can try again.
What could go wrong?
Then you can badly damage the vehicle.
Guide
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you're trying to fix this lock steering, and you end up bending something that shouldn't be bent. The vehicle suffers a level of exhaustion. It has vehicular
Strength is not much for it
exhaustion.
today. -1 strength.
Alright, well, it's very hard for you to try and fix this lock steering. It's just not budging. You can try and fix something else. The ruptured furnace is strength. but the blinding smoke is dex based.
I'll try the smoke one, I guess.
Do we need to be proficient in Tinker's tools to fix this stuff, or can we just use like?
You don't need to be proficient. Proficiency gives you a bonus, though. It gives you a proficiency bonus. Alright, 12 is not going to cut it. DC is 15.
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Bargle, do you have a +5 to strength?
+4.
+4.
Yeah.
Still better than 2.
Well, you can try the smoke again.
But I have no proficiency with tools.
Yeah, but Seb just said that you don't need proficiency in Tinker's tools. It's just a straight strength.
At the moment, there's just a thick black smoke coming out of the helm, and
You're trying
to block this rupture. Zalcor must be the carburetor. You can try again if you want. You can try. Yeah, it only takes you like one action to try each time.
I'm just gonna give up on it.
Who did anybody claim those gauntlets while I'm putting loot in?
Nope.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call it. I'm not gonna fix this thing. It's
Okay,
not working.
you give up trying to fix it. Yeah, it's got lock steering, ruptured furnace. There's blinding smoke coming out of it.
Can we can salvage it for parts, can't we? That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, you can just take parts from it.
Do we have the tow truck thingy?
Yeah, you've got a scavenger, but it's not going to pull. It's not going to pull a demon grinder.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a huge, right?
The scavenger's carrying capacity is 2 tons. The demon grinder weighs 6 tons. So it ain't going nowhere.
I'm just going to go ahead and try. I mean, if we're gonna do it, might as well try to fix it.
What are you trying to fix? It's got lock steering, ruptured furnace, blinding smoke.
Strength stuff. So I'll try the locked steering first. So it's
Okay.
just a strength check.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, you just snap it back into place. The steering has been fixed. It no longer has to move in a straight line.
What next? Furnace, right?
Yeah, you can try and hammer the furnace back
Yep.
into
Just gonna
place.
kick it.
Yeah, you've got the
Just gonna
tools.
kick it.
You've got the tools to do it. You just need the skill.
I clicked the save, sorry.
Oh, it's a success. It's the same. It's a 19. Alright, so you fixed the ruptured furnace as well. So there was a kink in the soul fuel tube. And it's the carburetor.
Yeah. So the only thing
So-
is what else is in there?
The soul fuel line has been unkinked. It's just a blinding smoke now. There must be a loose gasket.
Yeah. I'm going to ask Alan Deere, hey Alan Deere, in between kicking babies, do you mind looking at this, seeing if you can fix it?
I really need, there's like just a small part of the engine, you really need like a slender hand, and you have to have a...
Lulu has a trunk.
It's hard to get to this particular part.
Can I do sleight of hand?
Mhm.
It's a dexterity
need,
check, it's not a sleight of hand check.
I'll do it. I'll do dexterity check.
We need some child laborers. They would be able to fit in there, no problem.
Alright,
No hobbits?
you get your arm in there. That was a saving throw, Alan, dear. So,
Oh, sorry.
you rolled an 8.
Go, Dobby.
It's not a re-roll, it's just a fail.
Yeah. it's a
So
14.
what is 8 plus your dex though?
That'd be 13.
Alright, well you don't do anything bad to the vehicle, but you're unable to... You almost had it. You can't quite get this gasket head on.
Callan wasn't guiding me, so... Oh wait, that won't help on that.
Help me, I can do it with advantage.
Guidance helps. Guidance
Oh,
is...
does it?
Yeah, this is an ability
1d4.
check. You can try again, it's just if you lose the DC by 5 or more, the vehicle suffers exhaustion.
I'll try one more time. Can I get some guidance there, Callan or Nico or somebody?
Timor is not very favorable since you like to recklessly drive.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty. That's my guns.
Oh,
It worked. It was.
I heard the
It was.
lefty
Yeah,
loosey.
you're turning it the wrong way this whole time, Alan dear. The carburetor. And you
Kilo
fix the
Lake
blinding
Callan.
smoke. Suddenly, you've slammed that gasket back on, and you fixed all the mishaps on the demon grinder. It's just got like 187 points of damage, 183 points of damage. That's all now.
I'm reading the rules. So removing exhaustion, that's an int check. So now Zacko can do it, but it takes an hour. So.
Yeah, removing exhaustion is something you need to do in an
Who's
hour.
gonna take the gauntlets of Flaming Fury, by the way?
The mage.
That makes...
I mean, it's either going to be me or Bargle.
Oh, take them.
There you go.
Black would have taken them.
Who's got exhaustion on a car? Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's normally in the back. It's the exhaust pipe. We need to put one on that clears up the exhaustion.
Yeah, it's like you've got some heavy. You've just packed on some heavy miles on your vehicle.
If you guys want to wait now, I can fix it.
One level of exhaustion is 50,000 miles.
I mean, but yeah, we can. Or we can kind of get where we're going and then fix it there while we're waiting for Miss Sweet Things to get back from her pampering.
Sure.
Either
We
way.
can do that. Yeah, we can. It's probably not so
Just drive there and fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go.
There's
I'll go ahead
no.
and-
The mishaps are done. It drives just fine. You're gonna
Yeah,
jump in
I'll
the.
go ahead.
You're gonna jump in the
I'll go
demon
ahead.
grinder. All right, Zygon, roll me 2d6 plus 3.
It explodes.
All right, it has 10 hours worth of soul fuel left.
I have my spare coin with me, so just in case.
Sure. You're not an evil soul coin.
Yeah, it's totally not evil.
Okay, so you're in the demon
There is-
grinder.
The soul in it was a baby. It's fine.
So it looks like you guys are starting to get a move on. Alright. Zygon's in the demon
So-
grinder.
There's nothing else in these ruins. It's all just like...
You would have to explore them. As far as you can see, they're kind of empty when you look inside. The ground is scorched. And they're just remnants of a former city. As you take a look around a bit more, you're not seeing anything interesting.
Okay. I'm a bit concerned that the dragons came in and was like annoyed at us and then just kind of flew away. I mean, you never know when the dragons just might show up. That's never going to be a good day.
Yeah, you feel
We
like the
should try-
dragon will probably come back and try to murder you at some stage. Or you'll...
I think, yeah, it's probably almost a certain guarantee. But
We should kill him instead.
Well, you can
I
get
just
the...
was wondering if this was like it's his house or something like that. But apparently,
You wouldn't imagine this to be a dragon's lair. It doesn't look very lairish. There's no horde from what you can see, and it feels like you feel like the dragon just happened upon you.
Okay. So I guess I'm driving. Or somebody else driving.
Well, there's actually 4 vehicles now.
Well, we can put the.
Does someone want to fix the armor on the scavenger? It's got
Yeah, we
no
can do
damage
that.
reduction at the moment.
You guys want to? You want to do that?
It's
Well, you
also
guys do
strength
it.
based.
When you strong people, you want to hold up this plate, and I'll bang it into position.
The carburetor.
Bargle, you there?
Barg
All right, Bog. We'll make a strength
will try to-
check.
try to fix it.
Yeah, you're trying to
Alright,
like
this goes
your
here.
protective armor's just been
There.
shredded off,
And nope.
and you're trying with all your might to snap it back into place, but 11 is a fail.
Try again.
You can just
You
try
can do
again.
it. Lift with your knees. Lefty loosey, righty
Oh,
tighty.
Callan just pushes you to the side and just grabs it. And
That's how you do it.
he snaps the shredded plates back on. It's all protected now.
It's okay, Bargle. You did a lot of fighting. You're still tired.
He did a lot of made it look all masculine, but then he like actually was limping as he was walking away afterwards. Like, yeah, that was fun.
I loosened it up for him.
Holding his lower back, yeah.
Okay. Alright, so the vehicles are good. No mishaps.
Okay.
Just need people to drive them. There's like a perfectly good devil's ride here as well. Not a scratch on it. Somehow.
Well, we can toss that in the holding space of Gorguts, right?
Yeah.
That'll save us on soul coins and people driving.
Good idea.
I'm not into the Gorgut.
Okay.
Hey, we can sell it later.
Alright, yeah, you guys can use the claw of the scavenger to hoist it up and drop it in Gorguts like that.
What are we naming this? What are we naming this other demon grinder? Is it like a
Bob.
Guts 2?
Son of
Better.
Let's call it Beer Guts.
Princess Coed's casket.
Seems a bit. I don't
The
know.
morning after.
Call,
Alright.
call it coat hanger. Gets rid of devils.
All right.
Who's
We heading
Who's
out of
jumping
here?
in
Or we
what
staying
vehicle
around?
and-
Kovic's demise.
people need to get into the
We'll
their
name it COVID.
positions.
Kovic 19.
It's a
COVID 1. We're gonna start small.
it's pretty messed up, so that's a good name. Alright, so Zygon, you're driving the demon grinder. Raven,
Yep.
you're in something?
Yep, I'm in behind Zygon.
You need to pick a weapon station.
Wait,
I'll go with the wrecking ball then.
Wrecking Ball.
I'll drive
Bargle
Gorguts.
is driving Gorguts. Callan, what do you want to be in?
Gorguts, I'll control the acid
Okay.
sprayer again.
I'll keep driving Scavenger.
Okay. Alan, are you going to be in the scavenger?
I'm in Scavenger, Nico. What else can I do if he's driving?
The
I'll look-
scavenger has a grappling
You-
claw and 2 harpoon flingers.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Okay.
you wanted to drive,
Right.
that's fine too.
Do you guys want to scrap these vehicles? This thing has like 3 harpoon
can we?
flingers on it.
Yeah.
Can we scrap it?
Yeah. You can use the scavenger to scrap vehicles. You just rip off parts that you need. It doesn't take very long. You can get this many parts from this vehicles. So you can get 4 parts from the Tormentor, 2 parts from the Devil's Ride. That's 6 spare parts. Use that to heal your vehicles. There we go.
All right, we'll take it.
Scrapped. And scrapped.
Where should we? You made a spare parts one. You're gonna put it on
Yeah, all that stuff is in the War Machines folder. There's the stat blocks and the rules in there.
there. Cool. Okay. So
Yeah, you won't need to track that. Okay, so Alan dear, yeah, do you want to? Oh, you also get some. You get the weapons too, which is 3 harpoon flingers. That's also
I'll let Nico drive. I'll do grappling claws. Fine.
okay.
I'll send a grappling claw.
And this will be like your configuration until you have an encounter as well. You may not necessarily have an encounter before your next destination. Alright, so 3 harpoon flingers as well. You can sell them, you can attach them to vehicles, whatever you want to do. And Lulu's going to just jump in. She's just going to ride with Nico. She's just going to cling to the side or sit on Alandir's lap. Actually, no, she won't do that. She doesn't want you to like crush her with your knees or something.
Aww.
She'll sit on Nico's head.
She sure she want to drive in a thing with Baldur again?
She'll use her ears like windscreen wipers on your face.
Come drive with us and be safe. It's
I
not
think
worth-
they should make like a thing where you have to take the tests or something, and maybe get a certain piece of permits to be able to drive these things effectively.
That's too much regulation.
That's
Come on.
ridiculous. You did like a 30-minute tutorial of how to drive them with Mad Maggie. That's all you needed. Alright. you press the pedal and you go forward. Alright, so none of them are stick, they're all auto. You're good. Alright. It's time to get going. And you literally just like pull around the corner and Bone Brambles is there. You drive for like 30 seconds. Oh, why did the music change? Alright, so yeah, you literally just arrive at Bone Brambles.
Sweet. How long did it take us?
30 seconds. Like you literally just drove around the corner and you start to see all of the Bone Brambles start to form in front of you. You hear the cartographer just say, "Your future is written in your blood. She'll open your veins to paint the story hidden in your heart."
Alrighty.
What were you saying, Raven?
In we go then. Oh, just going. I was hoping for a short rest on the way, but I guess it was too quick. So in we go.
Alright, you don't need to go in. As you guys arrive, Red Ruth emerges from the Bone Brambles as if she knew you were coming.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
You're back.
Hey.
I trust it. You've got some good news for me, dears.
I've got you booked for the works, baby. And I've got a magic monkey claw thingy to get you there, quick.
Monkey claw? Show me, dear. Come closer.
Alright. All you gotta do is like take this monkey claw thingy and it'll whisk you to the Emporium, and we've got you booked for like baths, nails, the whole thing.
Oh.
Massage.
You think
You are the princess.
it will make me look fugly?
Listen, nothing can make you look more fugly than you are now. You
Oh.
are just amazing.
You're a real charmer, aren't you? I'm sure there's plenty of room in those spa baths. Perhaps you'd like to join me?
Oh, Jesus.
Damn Skippy. But I only paid for one.
Oh.
But I will watch out around here for you till you get back.
Well, I'll be nice and clean with the blood of my enemies when I get back. Perhaps you'll join me in my hovel then, when I'm in my prime.
Maybe. You go get all grimed up, baby doll.
Oh, you look tired. Have you not slept, my dear?
Oh, I gave up sleeping a long time ago.
Oh,
My buddy Zalker over there, he's like, look at he's almost dead on his feet.
I do hope that you'll look after my bone brambles for me while I'm gone.
Oh, of course. What do they eat? Anybody that comes close?
Oh, they don't eat anyone.
Oh. Well, so how do I take care of them? Need a little water, a little sunlight?
Oh, no, nothing like that. Just watch over them. That's all I need. There may be others that want to take it away from me, but you wouldn't let that happen now, would you, dear?
We're just trying to protect the base mission. You got her, Pontiac.
Raven, did you ask her about what she's supposed to give us?
Oh, I'm sure she's going to give us all the information we need when she gets back.
I thought she's supposed to tell us when we give her the... She doesn't tell us now?
I don't know.
Oh, the deal was that you will look after my bone brambles for me while I'm gone. I can't leave the place unattended now. There
Maybe I
aren't
should pay more
exactly
attention
any
to this.
locks on these entrances. But you'll do good, yes? You'll do good to make sure nothing happens to my bone brambles, and I'll give you what you want. I'll tell you how to free Ralzala from her pact. Now, if you excuse me, I am long overdue for my bath. It's been a couple of centuries since I last washed.
Oh god.
Okay.
Watch over my grove, dear.
My eyes are watering.
She takes the imp claw, and just before she uses it to recall to the Wandering Emporium, she says to you all, "Oh, and don't enter my hovel while I'm gone, or the deal is off. But feel free to park your vehicles just inside, my dears, and you can find a nice little copse of petrified roots where you can rest your pretty little head."
Awesome.
Hurry back. We'll be waiting.
Bye.
She
Bye.
takes the imp claw and she uses it to recall, and the claw just closes all 5 fingers as she does, and she vanishes.
All right.
You guys are
Party
left
time.
to Bone Brambles. Raven starts inviting all of his friends over, and you guys trash the place. No, I'm joking.
And there's still nobody there after he invites all his friends. Huh.
You take a look at this forest, and it's just a maze of warp trees and bone-like vines stretching before you. It almost seems like these pathways have converged in on each other since you've last been here, as if the forest is still somewhat alive. What do you guys do? You're not sure how long she's going to be. Hopefully it's not too long. You imagine it's going to be a few hours. At least.
What can we do?
All right. Well, we sit down and try a short rest.
I guess so.
Do we need to like patrols or something, or we just hangs out here?
She wasn't
I
very.
mean, how does one? What is the cares and feedings of a bramble, bone or whatnot?
We don't need to do anything to feed them. We just need to keep other people from hurting them.
You're the.
But like when we were here last time, wasn't there like slots of entrances into the brambles?
Well, once you got in, it was like a
She
maze.
locked them.
Oh, so she locked them?
No, there's
Stand guard out
I
here.
thought that was a joke.
She said there's no locks. Yeah, there are
Oh.
entrances like this all the way around Bone Brambles. It's like a maze, a forest. You know, there are multiple entrances.
All right.
You're not sure what she needs protection from. Maybe devils or something. They might come and rob the place. You do know she's an apothecary and she has valuable potions that she brews and sells.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, let's go steal those.
Alright, are you guys parking these up somewhere or leaving them there? You can move them around.
She said
Actually,
we could
you
park
can't-
them inside.
You can't
but I
move the
didn't know how we
demon
get
grinder
inside.
because I need to give you guys control of that. She said you can just kind of pull them inside. There's probably enough room for one, and that's about it.
I think I'm going to bring out BIMs to spend 10 minutes and bring out BIMs to watch from above.
Okay. Alright, you take your familiar out, and he can go on scout mode and take a look around. He just stares out to a bleak, desolate landscape that's relatively featureless in every area apart from the area to the north where the bone brambles are. As he peers over the top of the forest, he does not see these winding and twisting pathways. It's almost like a cave as the brambles stretch over one another to create these tunnels. So I'll leave you guys to move the vehicles wherever you want to put them. And you just tell me what you guys want to do, whether you want to wait, whether you want to start a short rest, do you want to attune, someone wants to attune to those gloves.
I feel like somebody should take a couple people and go and like maybe do some loops around it in one of the vehicles, whatever one has more gas left in it or whatever. So we
How
see if
big
anybody comes up.
Cover.
How what, sorry?
How big an area does this bramble place cover?
It's about 100-foot radius.
Yeah, so not that big, so Bims can fly like a couple 100 feet above it and just circle for a couple of hours and tell us if something's coming.
Sure.
There you go.
Can Lulu?
Why
help?
waste gas? Yeah, Lulu and Bims can go play tag or something if they.
Okay, I'll go play with Bims. Yeah, Lulu will join Bims.
Let us know if you say anything bad.
Or anything good.
Oh, that's true.
So, Bims, we was in this machine and Alan was driving and he crashed and they splattered. Start telling Bims a story.
And Bims is like, I know, humans.
Alright, do you guys want to... I mean, does anyone want a short rest? Because you're probably feeling a bit beat up from that last fight. Alright, well, yeah, and you also can try to remove the vehicular exhaustion. And you may even want to patch up Gore Guts. It took a little bit of damage. Some things that you guys can do while you're waiting. Take a short rest. Nothing is happening here. You don't know what she's really worried about. Nothing comes by. There's no black dragon coming to get you. And you don't even see Smile the Defiler. He doesn't even defile you guys.
Who can fix Gorguts? You need a strength check?
For the hit point restoral, that is... I'll have to check. It says it somewhere. Hit point restoral. Repairs. Restore hit points. It's dexterity check. Adding your proficiency bonus if you're proficient with tools used to make repairs. And that uses one spare parts. If they're doing that, you can't take a short rest. That's quite strenuous activity. You'll be working.
I don't need one.
Yeah, you can do it then. Zalkor's got the tools. And you can make a dexterity check, DC 15.
Do I get proficiency with... I'm not proficient with the...
Yeah, for this, you'd need Tinker's tools or Smith tools.
Just guide me.
So make... they're all resting, I can't get guidance. Alright.
It's an hour-long thing anyway. Guidance only lasts for a minute.
Here we go.
There's no harm in trying, you just won't regain hit points, that's all.
Yes!
Alright, it's 2d4 plus 2, it's like a healing potion. You take some of the spare parts and you just hammer them on. Just hammer them onto the other. Just, bit of panel beating.
5. Big.
Well, that's decent. That would cost 250 gold pieces if you wanted to get that repaired at the Emporium. Mahadi's got bargain prices and still. So it's healed by 5. And yeah, it's barely got any damage now. That gilded armor really saved Gorguts as well.
If you're building stuffs and whatnots, the scavenger kind of took a beatings too.
Okay.
We need to put the platings back on it and gives it some healings.
Alright, I'll do that one too.
Well, you can only do... It takes an hour for one.
Okay.
So yeah. That you
I
spent
guess
your
I
hour
can do
doing that. If you're not taking a short rest, go for it. You can try and repair the scavenger with a dexterity check. Scavenger's looking damaged. Yep, you repair it 2d4 plus 2. DC is 15.
Does that put the armor? We already put the armor plating back on, right?
That's already done. You're just healing hit points. It's basically a healing potion.
Okay.
Alright, 7 healing. Alright, is anyone taking a short rest?
Yeah,
Zalkor is.
Yeah.
Rest. No.
I guess you don't really need healing though. Okay.
Just got my spells back.
Yeah, I presume everyone else is resting. Alright, does anyone want to attune to those gauntlets?
If no one else will, I will.
Go for it.
ahead.
Yeah, let's say
Why
the same
not?
thing. If no one wants to do it, Bargo will, because it's very more power.
Therefore, yeah, melee weapon
Then
users.
I was like, Bargle will take it. I'm
Bargo,
gonna take it because no one else will.
Alandir. What was I again? Someone
Zygan
was
already
melee.
has everything else that we've ever found, so
Yeah,
we'll
Zy-
give the Bargle.
I just need some wizard stuff.
Okay,
You and me both.
Bargle. You taking the gauntlets?
Sure.
Alright, you can attune to them, so yeah, bonus action, and you can sheath your weapon in fire. Becomes a magic weapon. If you
Is that right? So if you grab any weapon that's not magical, it turns magical?
yeah.
Yep.
But then if
Yeah.
you let go of it or
That's
sheath
really-
it, it just becomes
That's pretty
It
nice.
just,
actually.
it just
No.
overcomes
Today.
non-magical resistance.
yeah, so do you have a non-magical weapon that you can actually use it with Bargle? Doesn't work on your great axe.
But the fire.
But does it mean anything? So if I pick up a bar stool, it becomes magical now?
Weapons are listed in the player's handbook.
Improvised weapon?
It's like chapter
Not
7.
improvised weapon. It has to be an actual weapon, not improvised. Okay.
I wouldn't mind it because I can use my bow, but I got silver arrows. So
Sorry.
What's the
Sorry, you can use it with a magic weapon, I mean. It's just, if it's non-magical, it
What
will be
work for his
magic.
bow, or is it melee only?
No, it's
Yes.
no. The damage is melee.
Yeah, it's
but
there.
it does turn it magical.
Yeah,
Right.
if it's non-magical, it makes it magic, and regardless if it's magic or not, it lets you cover the weapon in fire.
In flame.
1 or 2 weapons can be used for dual wielders.
Yeah, I just noticed that. That's pretty cool. You get
So-
one on each hand.
Yeah. I don't think we have any 2-weapon fighters, so.
Fire isn't really gonna help us down here.
Oh,
I don't know.
Devils-
That dragon could take fire.
yeah.
That's
There's been a fair amount of stuff that's not
Only
fire.
only devils are immune.
Demons aren't fire resistant.
Yeah,
No,
Demons-
demons are fire resistant. They're not fire immune.
Yeah.
right.
It's not just
Yeah.
devils and demons that live down here. There are
So I mean, 3 damage
Plus
is
normal
pretty
people too.
blue humanoids that live down here too.
Giggity.
Alright, well, you've got the gloves. You're attuned to them. And Lulu and Bims are having a good old time. And alright, as you guys are sitting around here, there hasn't been any threats. But then there is.
It's always a butt.
But
And it doesn't come from outside Bone Brambles. It comes from inside Bone Brambles. So, what you guys see is people typing, apparently. Now, what you guys see is
Do you know their language, right?
these spirits. You see some movement in the woods, and you see these spirits of dryads starting to materialize
Zygon fireball.
all through the woods.
if you go
You
hey, big surprise.
see the dryads arise, and there are 3 of them. They start on the outskirts of the brambles, and as they come out of the trees, they start to grab the brambles, and like the brambles are covered in, they look like bloody veins. They are touching the veins, and it's like the bloody veins are dying, like as if the bone brambles, the blood that keeps the bone brambles alive, is being cut off. The veins turn black, necroticized. The entire forest is being wilted away. So they're doing that. And they're all around the bone brambles, but there are 3 in your immediate vicinity. What do you guys do?
We stop them.
You're going to
Stop!
stomp? You're gonna step on them, Raven?
I'm
Stop!
gonna put my foot down.
They are making their way through the brambles and touching trees, and everything they touch dies. They're like the opposite of Solomon. They ain't turning anything to gold.
We gotta kill him. Let's go.
Got you,
Come
bud.
on.
Alright, Raven, you point your hand to shoot at one, and all of
Yep.
a sudden, one of the trees comes to life and tries to slap you with a big branch.
Oh my
And
lord.
so does another one. Undead
Too
tree.
bad.
Oh. Undead. Hmm.
The trees come to life. They animate
Don't hurt me.
Sandy.
their large brow and they speak to you guys in Sylvish. Wait!